Hey.
Hey, hoses.
John Madden.
Hey, it's starting way too early this time.
Yeah.
The AUs. Hi, everyone. It's the Nurse Day, and we're back with
Twerking simulator.
Torquing simulator. Are we meat humans?
Yes. Yes, we are meat humans.
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
Sorry. Yeah, the suit was slipping down a little bit.
So we're gonna get to you all at the end of the show. Just a reminder. I'm gonna go to right corner because I don't think there's anything there.
Yeah.
We will be welcoming subs, but those will all be
At the end.
The end of the show. So, where are we at?
We had just gotten into the mansion
Yes,
as of last time.
FYI, we're going to continue Oxenfree because I think we can probably beat it this stream.
Yeah, I'm hoping so. I really enjoyed this game, and just the way it branches is so fascinating.
It's I mean, to recap briefly from last time, what has enraptured I think both of us about this game is that it's like, what if you sat down and designed a video game where the key mechanic was conversation, not as an incidental thing like it is in a lot of games. Like, you know, you always have like the little click wheel of like stuff.
like the classic one for me is in BioWare games,
Yeah.
where you pull like the blue lever or the red lever to indicate whether you are a pushover or a space asshole.
Yeah.
And at the end of the game, the same thing has happened regardless.
And that's largely sort of to break up what the game is really about, which is always combat.
Yeah.
In this, the whole game is about conversation with a very, very small puzzle element.
Yeah. Like the
added. It's very simple. It's like I would barely call it puzzles.
Yeah. The like conversation is the thing that video games take for granted, but really dominates our lives.
Well, and it's also like video games have been trying for a long time to make conversation that appears natural, and they've been having not a lot of success.
Well,
because it's usually just like a conversation as you walk up to someone and like engage with them, and then you like throw words back and forth until you're done.
Or
it's
like,
almost like a duel.
Well, or like the classic conversation that I always think of is walking up to somebody in like a Final Fantasy game and pressing A.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "The king is away today."
Yeah, or even like visual novels where it's just like you're kind of reading through like one of several paths. What I think is unique about this game is that it presents conversation like conversation, where it will continue whether you engage with it or not. You can cut people off as you do in a real conversation, and like the back and forth is very natural,
very organic,
which is shocking to see in a video game, because
that ability also short circuits a lot of the things that video games have trained us to do in video games, where we can like listen to what somebody says and then take our time and decide whether or not we're going to respond in a certain way, because that opportunity vanishes. Somebody will be like, "Hello, Earth to Alex, are you there?"
Yeah.
Right? And then those options will disappear.
Yeah, because ordinarily in a sort of conversation tree in a game, the person will politely wait until you sort of consider all your options and look at the strategy guide for what route you want to hit.
Yeah, yeah.
And they'll just be like, whereas like they will break the silence and just be like, "You doing okay there, buddy? You haven't said anything." And you're like, ah. So, and the sort of like stress that it puts you in, like impelling you forward, it, kind of like makes you make hasty decisions like your character might.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like you feel compelled in a lot of places to almost fill the silence.
Yep.
And what is also impressive is how much work it must have been.
Yeah, I've heard that there's maybe tens of thousands of lines of dialogue in this game.
Wow.
Like a lot. I don't actually know how much there is.
Okay.
But I feel like I should be reading some articles on this. But
yeah, definitely. Well, anyway, shall we get into it?
Yeah, let's continue.
Okay. Here we are.
Hello, friendas. Oh, don't crash.
Please, no
Jesus,
crash.
That house is huge.
There we go.
That lady really knew how to live. It's like the Chateau.
Oh, right. I have to make us small.
Ah, she does have a boat.
Yeah, see? Allie knew what she was talking about. She should, anyway. I mean, she had to schlep back and forth here all summer.
We're this small because there's lots of dialogue on there. It is a literal talking simulator. We're the one with the blue hair. I'm not sure, but I think I may have seen a Nota cosplayer.
It's like a boat that needs keys. There are no oars.
And before we go crazy, it wasn't with Maggie's stuff back at the office, like with the radio?
No. We looked through all of her stuff, I think.
Huh. Well,
What's plan B if we can't find it?
Keys, they have to be in the house for the movers or her family, you know?
That's as good a guess as any.
I think I saw a Chloe cosplayer from Life is Strange.
Yeah. That's one I actually never finished. I played a little bit of it, and for some reason I fell off the...
It's good.
I don't doubt it. What I played was good.
I forget how
It's
to...
a radio lock.
Right.
The woman sure did love her antiquated security.
Yeah, I think you just keep going till you find the station. Did you go past it? Also, man, the sound design in this game is so good.
I can't
make it out. Might be on the other end of the band too. Also, this definitely falls into the category of spooky game, which I am a huge fan of, because there's not enough of them.
It just oozes atmosphere. Oh, it's my Pro Tour invite.
Sick. That means it's packed with cash, right?
Absolutely.
Just tuning into these like strangely anachronistic radio stations.
I did that in a science fiction game once.
Oh man, that must...
The players were just like, they were on a spaceship going through the solar system, and I was like, oh, you pick up a radio transmission. What is it? And it was like, I just played a few songs on the radio, right?
Nice. Oh, there we go.
Like,
that is a nifty gizmo.
It's a radio.
like you could just listen to this radio station that was broadcasting.
Finally.
Oh, God, you
Jesus.
scared me. Thought you were like Maggie Adler's dead body or something.
How would that make sense?
Clarissa, where have you been? After we saw you in town, you just...
Hey, I could ask you the same thing. It was like I sneezed and you were gone. I ended up in the fields and just decided to come here and, like, wait it out. I haven't seen anybody since. So I thought I'd camp it up.
and then how'd you get past the gate? It's like a slab of wrought iron. It looked impossible to climb.
Well, apparently it's not that impossible since, you know, I'm here.
I thought you hated physical activity.
Not when my life's in peril. Christ.
Look, Clarissa's here, so everyone's here now. We can just... Everyone's okay, all right? That's a good thing.
Yeah, let's just find the keys to the boat or a phone or whatever and just find a way home. I promise. We can all keep talking and or fighting at school on Monday.
Yes, perfect.
Everybody find something and hope that it helps.
Nah, I should probably leave this alone.
It's been disconnected.
Yeah, it's been.
Bummer.
Yeah, it's been... Oh, good, there's a mirror. There's a mirror.
Another one? Oh, good.
Man, she owned enough books. It's mostly math, I think.
Ooh.
Ergodic thermodynamics. And religion. Sheesh, there's a
Okay,
lot
we
of...
get it. She liked the smell of paper. Fascinating insight.
Ergodic
We'll
theory.
all miss her dearly.
Ergodic?
Okay, why don't you get off your ass and help then?
I am helping by keeping out of the way of more enterprising sorts like yourself.
Ugh.
The ergodic hypothesis says that if you have a large enough sample size, basically, you can swap it out for a long enough time spent examining that. So, like, if you... It's a way of sampling a configurational set, right? Like, if you have... If you want to say that, like, you're going to examine all the ways, like, the atoms in a box could possibly arrange themselves,
Okay.
you can either have a very large number of those boxes
Yeah.
and look at any one of them at any one time,
Okay.
or you can look at it for a very long time. And the ergodic thing says you can swap one for the other,
Interesting.
back and forth.
Oh, that's an attic? Thought it was like
Hey.
a cat's toy or something.
Attics are always a little haunted house spooky, right?
It's the tight spaces, the darkness, the spiders, the creaking, and... Well, actually, that about covers it.
Is there anything in the back? There's a thing. Oh,
Yeah, a chest.
The chest is padlocked.
Oh.
Needs a combination.
Mrs. Adler was either paranoid beyond belief or just a very tidy woman.
Probably just tidy. It's not like the Ark of the Covenants in here.
Hey, you never know. She was old enough.
Ha!
Um,
Old Joe X.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
I think about as bad as everybody else right now. I feel like I've been run over with a truck with acid wheels, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that's pretty much been the slogan of the night. We'll make shirts when we get home.
Okay, so we need to find a combination somewhere.
If I was a combination, where would I live?
Wait, have you seen this?
I don't
It's like
know.
a
Probably
star
on-
map or a diagram of planets or something.
Yeah, why would she need anything like a map of the universe? I mean, it's not like she's bouncing stuff off satellites for a job. Or maybe they were back then, what do I know?
Well, she was an amateur astronomer, probably.
What, like she cared if you were a Scorpio or something? I thought that stuff was after her time.
That's astrology, not astronomy.
Oh, yeah, that fits the description better.
Oh, it's a draft of her letter that she left in the office. To whom it should concern. She left notes everywhere, she said. Hidden with secret signals.
She was an odd one, I'll give her that. But, you know, cool in a way.
Like
No, I
you,
think
Jonas.
It's pretty cool, actually. I could see myself doing something like this for the people I leave behind.
Well, leave a cheat sheet for the laziest of us, okay?
This mirror, I don't like walking in front of
No.
it. Mirrors are never good.
They're never good, and it's like this. It's only used it, I think, twice in this game, and both times it's been something weird. It also just like really slow rolls anything it does with it.
Yeah.
The really cool thing is when games put like horror games put a mirror and just never do anything with it.
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
Where are your parents? Your kid's better than...
Oh, Chad's lake house.
Yeah, that guy was a friggin' weirdo.
Yeah.
Where's
Where's Ren?
where's Ren?
Where Ren?
Where's Ren?
Ren where? Where Ren?
He was super high when we left
Hey,
him.
Wanna, I don't know, maybe help us look for like the way to get out of here?
honestly, Alex, I feel
Attics
like such
and basements
absolute
both
ass
spoopy.
right now that I don't know how much help I'd be. And you seem to always have things under control, for the most part.
No, I get it. It's all right. Rest up.
Okay. We don't want Clarissa's help.
Clarissa,
Your Highness.
You impossible bee.
look, I think, like, don't take this the bad way, but you need help.
Oh, do I? What kind of help, may I ask?
Like, therapy help.
Alex,
No, it's okay. I tried it, honey. Didn't take. I'm indesectable.
Try harder.
Yeah. That's called bullshit.
Yeah.
It's like, I went to a therapist once and I didn't like it, so I gave up.
You know, therapist said I was all fine.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't.
Guaranteed.
You didn't let them help you, or you just maybe had a bad one. It's like you need to try harder. No one is indesectible.
I see you.
I've not played Yearwalk. I heard about it. I think I was going to play it at one point, and then somebody told me it wasn't a horror game, and then after we played something else, somebody disagreed. I don't know what it is, so...
Number stations are such strange things.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what I'm doing here.
You'll get to it eventually. Actually, can you just go in?
I don't... Oh, son of the...
Find anything useful?
Not yet. But you know, the night is young.
Oh, it is a horror game? Then somebody fucking lied to me.
Birthday in 3 days.
Really? Awesome. Yeah, that's great. That's great. I can really use that. I feel like it's like I'm behind enemy lines with that one.
Okay, don't be like a predator now. Just, you know, it's information that I hope you categorize wisely.
Got it. Definitely. Categorically wizened. Thanks.
No, you aren't, Ren. Did he just, like, palm strike?
There's something in here.
Just looks like vacation slides or something.
Well, these kids are technically staying together now. They're in 2 and 3.
Yeah.
Instead of, let's split up into, like, ones.
Huh.
Well, yeah,
Ren,
like, why is
you were
this
right.
a separate room?
There's like a ledger here. The Adler family does own the island.
Never doubt me.
And here's the combination for the... There's a padlocked chest in the attic
Aha.
upstairs. 29, 18, 54.
Cool?
She made a lot of... What should I call these?
Oh.
Slides? They're not videos.
Oh.
Honey.
Silent memories?
You babies!
29, 18, 54?
You don't have to remember it. At least I don't think so. A good game would not make you write that shit down.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, depends. If it made a habit of having, like, combinations and stuff,
Are you, doing okay?
no.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah?
We're going home soon, so
Well,
Yeah, that's true.
it's... no comment.
It's fucking slow rolling us.
Yep. You know it's gonna happen, too.
Ghosting us.
$29, 18, 54. It's a lot of radios and those containers we saw at the town office. Oh, and like a map of the caverns.
Ren is
She's
high
written
as
here,
fuck.
Tune into the source?
What do you think that means? She couldn't have known about the ghosts, right?
I don't know, something about ELF transmitters or the submarine's ways of communicating.
You can just say you don't know. That's okay. Is this... Ah, the boat keys. Got them.
Perfecto.
Let's get the hell out of here!
All right, we got keys for the boat.
I hope we don't get attacked
Where?
by,
Jonas
by a
found
ghost
them in
submarine.
chest
Yeah, that would be the
upstairs.
worst.
So, say thank you.
It's great.
Thank
All we
you.
have to do is leave
You're
this place
welcome.
past the mirror.
I was just saying it. It's not directed at you or anything.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here. Hey, you made it!
Man, Jonas, or Ren's quite having a...
Uh-oh! Pescadios!
Oh, Alex! Come down here, please.
We have something we want to show you.
Clarissa, what's going on?
You're confused, aren't you? Well, you should be. How does it go? Things are different, except in a different way? Just come downstairs so we can get started.
Where is she? Nona?
Nona, are you okay? Wake up!
Yeah!
She's in the fucking mirror.
Of course she is.
Ren, are you all right? We're in a time loop thing.
Or it's the window.
Okay.
Fuck me.
Now we imagine you're a bit confused. But don't fret. This will be the final part of your training, Alex.
What training?
All training is supervised by very skilled instructors.
Why are you doing this? I thought you guys were stuck here, or that this wasn't.
You signed up for this, Alexandra. In the caverns, you tuned in to our signal. So please, I cannot bear your excuses
How
off.
was I meant to know what the hell was gonna happen?
And yet, without understanding your footing, you still acted. Don't worry. The test is easy. We will speak of something we see in the house, and you will go and find it. See? As simple and good-humored as your mother's.
What is it with you guys and all the games? You're like dogs or children. Just what is the point?
The point, dear, the point is that they were never games, and you can figure that out by your lonesome. Now, let's start with the softball. I spy, with my little eye, radiation.
There is, of course, a time limit here.
So, 10.
Are you talking about the TV?
Very good.
Well done.
The older models have
Emitted X-rays.
Did they?
But right now, you'd be wise to think of radiation.
In another sense. Pay attention.
What are you even talking about?
I spy.
With my little eye, a knot. Let's make this a little harder, okay?
Let's flip this shit upside down.
6.
Is it this painting? It looks kind of like a knot.
Excellent, excellent. You're doing so well.
Behind you.
It's time for the bonus round, Alex, so stay quick.
This is one you'll really want to find.
I spy with my little eye a picture of a memory.
Be fast now.
The picture of I guess it's Maggie Adler and somebody. Is this it?
Yes,
Very nice.
That's
Margaret Adler and her friend Anna. See,
you and your schoolyard chums
are experiencing,
well, this has sort of
happened before.
Maggie and Anna
Tried to sport with us.
many years ago, and
Well, only one survived.
in the process, we discovered a way for us to return.
So to speak. It just takes a little time. And a far-reaching tolerance for the ignorance.
Wait, what? What happened to Anna?
Let's leave it at the poor girl didn't know what
What she was playing with, it doesn't matter. They're not an eternal recurrence. The waves, it's the waves, we think. And we will use those waves to absorb into your friends as sunlight blooms into flowers. And we will grow.
and we will engulf.
Wait, what happens to them after you're absorbed?
Their form will exist with us inside. It will be a swap, you see, of essences, I guess you could call them. We tried it too quickly with Anna, but now we know to wait and soak. We had to keep you here on the island. It will be a great honor, Alex, really, to carry us through this life and on to the next.
There has to be another way. I mean, maybe I can do something with the radio.
We never had our time. It was ripped from us. We watched the universe's conception fly to its demise over and over and over again. You don't know what it's been like. But how could you?
That is no excuse for stealing our souls.
Well, it's the only excuse you're gonna get. When our vessel dashed on the rocks, we had until dawn, and so will you. We would spend our time wisely, and we thank you for your good service.
So, I'm kind of screwed.
Oh. It's recorder time.
Yeah. The reference to eternal return is really interesting.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Catholic doctrine that shows up in The Unbearable Lightness of Being.
Sorry, hang on one sec.
Okay.
Tell Michael he should go to school here. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
so we can go on. No, I think I'm gonna be sick.
Me first.
It wasn't a dream or a vision or something. You and Clarissa standing in the living room just now, was it?
No. But I wish it was a dream. Usually there's a lot more talking horses.
Where's
We're
Clarissa?
in, like, trouble.
Yeah.
God.
Well, I mean, we're in trouble only if you don't like getting your soul consumed by a 100-year-old submarine crew.
Okay.
So, I mean, Christ. If Clarissa was whisked away to the cave by nuclear submarine monsters, then... I mean, the plan has to be to retrieve her, right?
I'm still going to call them ghosts, if that's okay.
A ghost.
Clarissa is only like one slice of the problem. We're all infected or whatever, so we need to rip the issue off like a bandage all at once.
Okay, great, yeah. But how do we do that?
Well, a good question.
assholes.
Maggie? I think Maggie Adler might have had some sort of a plan or a scheme or something to fix what's going on.
What possible plan could Maggie Adler have? First of all, she's dead. And second of all, she was like the island Mother Goose. She didn't know
She
any-
knew something. I mean, look around. This whole house is like a ghost hunting command center. Does anyone... Sorry, but does anyone recognize who this is? I think her name's Anna?
Nope. Never heard of her.
No.
No, me neither.
The ghosts, she said that she died because, like, she couldn't handle something, or I forget how they put it.
They were probably just messing with you. Like always.
Yeah, don't sweat it.
Well, if we're going to the cave... Oh, actually, I forgot. I saw the entrance has been caved in since you guys went inside.
Dang it!
Alright, I know there are a
Now?
bunch of secret communist bomb-fearing tunnels dug into this place during the 1950s. And Maggie has loads of film about military stuff in her basement, so...
Maybe there's a way back into the cave through one of those, you're thinking?
Let's take a look.
What kind of name is Epiphany Fields anyway? Wait,
Epiphany.
is it Epiphany?
It's Epiphany Field.
Oh, that makes more sense.
All right, precious cinnamon buns, let's get out of here.
Too good for this world! Did you lose a Clarissa?
Who?
Good. Nobody. Epiphane.
She's in the caves.
Oh, good.
The ghost took her.
Well,
Epiphane, yeah.
Epiphane.
Be careful, that film's really flammable.
Oh, yeah,
Wouldn't want
nitrate
Smoke and
film.
Johnny to light the house on fire.
Ha ha.
Is he just dusting his arm?
Alright, there's already something in here. Experiments and Findings of Experienced Phenomena, January 52.
Awesome.
Ah, cuties!
If this turns out to be just prehistoric home videos,
Yeah.
I'm sure this is just...
God, it's just the first
I keep
thing. Just
actually
give it a second
interrupting
to warm
Nona.
up, will you?
Dang it.
Okay, we're getting warmer, I think.
Oh,
So,
Oh.
if you look at the, lines or whatever, the bomb shelter should lead right into the cave. Just like from another angle. According to this, at least.
oh, so it does.
But won't it be, locked or something, right?
Oh, wait, we have the radio.
How do we get in? It's just like the cave wall, only steel or whatever bomb shelters are made out of.
steel and concrete.
Alright,
And
wow.
earth.
What? She knew about these things?
Wow, that's crazy.
It says that to fix
Why doesn't she cast a
temporal
shadow?
tear, that's a mouthful, in the cave, we would need to transpose to the other side and tune into the source within itself?
Okay, but we're not doing that, right?
Good question.
Yeah, that's going a little above and beyond.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but strap in, boys and girls, because we might have to, okay? If it's the only thing that will fix us.
Yeah, but that's scary.
Oh, shut up, Ren.
Something better work.
This is already scary.
Yeah.
Or we're boned. Precisely.
Oh, sorry, this looks like the end, but from the wrong film thing.
No, wait. This is something I actually remember from that stupid radio tour thing, because it, sounded so weird. It's called the call and response system. It unlocks the bomb shelter. This is showing us how to do it. See? It says, when someone sends an emergency signal from the Cappard station in the woods, and the receiving station confirms it. It's like a connected response thing.
Brilliant!
Really?
It's good enough for me.
Alex and me will head through the woods, do the, call part. You and Ren can hang by the door to the bomb shelter and open it when it's ready.
Can we just... I mean, Can we just, like, think this plan through for, like, 1 minute before running off half-cocked?
Everyone heard that, right?
Yes.
Don't we need, like, access codes or something like that?
Actually, I doubt it. It'll probably be tied to like the military radios and, well, we stole them. So,
Well, the system works.
Okay.
We have a mission. So we can go up through Epiphane Fields.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, chill.
Yeah. Be cool. Be cool.
It'd be cool too.
Be cool.
Dude, what if they think? What if they know we're high? Can they tell? Do they have detectors?
great.
They have,
And
they're
if
dogs. They
anything
can
goes
smell it too.
wrong,
Fuck!
Please, don't tell me. I won't want to know.
I'm just gonna let that one. I do like their saunter.
Yeah.
It's hot. It's hot. Wait, where's the way up from here? Is it behind the house?
Wait, where is the map? It's not M.
Is it tab?
Maybe it's tab. Nope.
P I.
Options.
Dope.
Oh! N. B. V.
Tab. Are you sure it wasn't tab?
Pretty sure.
What the
Control.
fuck? Ah.
Control!
Hey. look.
Control. Control.
Okay, so like there's an arrow coming up from
Ah,
Adler
yeah.
State. Got
Okay,
it.
it shows you which way to go. That's actually pretty handy.
Yep.
Nice design.
I do like the adorable little character portraits. Like,
Hmm.
ah!
I'm
You're not
really
in-
happy with this game.
Yeah. Not a native speaker. What's the joke with the Epiphany Fields? The word epiphany is pronounced epiphany, and pronouncing it epiphane is funny
Yeah.
because it's stupid. Jonas! Jonas!
Oh,
Jonas! He's fucked.
well, we leave him behind.
Holy, holy. Thank you.
Yeah.
Or she
And
said
Nona said
epiphany.
epiphany, yeah.
Such a cinnamon roll. Uh-oh.
Oh, no. Please, no.
Piss! Ren!
Oh, yeah?
Ren, no! Ren!
Alex, okay. Are you back to normal?
I just saw, it was like a premonition, I think, and I know that sounds whatever, but this must be what it's like when people say they do that, because I kind of just saw Ren drowning.
Okay, just take it easy for a second. You went all red-eyed, like when we get possessed.
I can't let that matter right now. Ren, look, I just know he needs me. I mean, me seeing him in trouble must mean he's, like, actually in trouble, right?
Possibly.
Not really. I think it's just an effect of the possession or something. Like, look, when I went under, I saw, but not really.
No, look, it kind of made sense.
Oh, there he
Hey,
is.
guys.
Paula.
Wait, did I get the plan wrong? Because if I got it right,
No, you didn't get it wrong.
you're supposed to be yellow brick roading it to the wood station right about now.
Ren, are you doing okay? Like, you haven't almost drowned or anything in the last hour.
Subtle.
Or...
No, fit is a fiddle. Well, like a fiddle you'd find in someone's damn shed or something. You know, kind of warped, looks
Okay,
a little...
satisfied? Can we go now?
Okay, but just, like, be careful, you two, okay?
I think Short for
Careful.
Phil probably has the
Definitely
good definition
will do.
for
Check, double check.
cinnamon roll.
Okay,
There's
well,
a little more
it's
to
been
it
fun
than
catching
that,
up,
but
kids. We'll go do our half of the fix the ghost problem equation now.
All right. See you after, at the bomb shelter.
I've heard the full phrase is precious cinnamon roll, too good for this world.
And then
Hey!
The island is famously named after Colonel Caleb Edwards for his glorious and triumphant slaughtering of countless families during one of the great ethnic cleansings of the 20th century. The forceful removal of an ignorant people to make space for destined holders is a time-honored tradition in our still young country.
What the fuck?
Be a part of that heritage, Alex. Do not resist. It will be over soon.
Not inaccurate.
Jeez. Oof. Oh, right, this guy.
Yeah.
Captain Toots. Spaghetti drift. Yeah, I feel like Alex has like the longest legs in this whole game.
Yeah. No.
Fort Milner, no.
Wait.
No.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
You want to go left?
Yeah.
Okay. Are we going to Dick Harden's town? Lol.
You know what time it is?
4 a.m.
It's 4 in the morning, which is usually about the time everyone decides if they're going to bed or ordering another 3 pizzas.
Yeah? What's your vote usually in that situation?
Usually, I'm asleep at 11 with my hand half dunked in the chip bowl.
You think this tuning into the tear thing's gonna work? Like, really?
It really doesn't matter if I think it's gonna work. It's sort of all we have, and we're running out of time.
It is all we have.
Oh, fuck, it's Weird Chair!
I just wish I felt like the ghosts were concerned that their plan won't work.
I think this, stuff is getting pulled in from, like, their time or something. This is so weird.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good omen. I think we're running
Oh
out
god,
of
all the
runway
furniture everywhere.
Yeah.
That ain't good. Wait, do you have to jump that gap, or?
Do we?
I think you do.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, you just gotta go back and I think you can jump it.
I like this. Like, it's neat. How do we jump it again?
I think you just go. Hut!
Jesus, what are you doing jumping across that? There's like another way down here.
I've been here before, remember? We used to skip across here as kids. It's fine.
We were a bunch of psychos to ever try that, but good to know.
Dead.
That's not a good landing.
Like when you jump across a gap and just hit the other side chest first.
I've never done that.
Bridge stand.
The concept of time traveling bed bugs is irrationally upsetting to me.
Yeah.
I've had bed bugs before. They're not in any way funny to me.
Now the station.
Like I've heard
it was nightmarish.
Yeah.
It's up at the top of the hill.
The thing is, like, it's not even the
I hope
bites
this works.
that get to you. It's the paranoia, because you never know for sure if you've gotten them all. Because they're incredibly resilient and like really, really hard to track down, and they can go dormant for a long time.
Yeah.
Even the bites can take several days to show up, so you can't tell when you were bitten.
That's awful.
It's fucking horrible. Whoa!
Now the station's up at the top.
Uh-oh!
I hope this works.
Paschetti.
Ugh, not this again. We're in another time maze thing.
Okay. We were due. It's been like a minute since the last one.
Okay, it doesn't... Presumably it doesn't like us going up here?
Now the station's up at the top of the hill. I hope this works.
Yep, I am also... hope that.
Triangle.
Oh yeah. Activate the generator. Fuck.
No, it doesn't like that either.
Down?
Maybe down?
Oh,
Oh,
what's that?
Ren?
What?
No, what happened?
Ah!
What's wrong with Ren?
Ren, he had an accident. He died. I couldn't.
How? I mean, yeah, we just saw you. How did this happen?
He drowned. He took a fall.
Ah, he's
I
fine.
don't know. He just stopped.
I mean, does it really matter what happened? Either way, done is done. And done.
I know you're not Jonas, so there's no use in pretending.
Soon it won't be a pretense. It'll be an absolute. Alex, we know you're in charge and we know your plan, and we also know that your plan won't work. It never does. So we have a proposition for you. A deal. A bargain, really.
What on earth?
And you should take it.
I'm in charge. It's been like herding puppies the entire night, making anyone do anything.
Please drop the modesty. It's lying for no reason. It's already over with Clarissa. She's gone. We'll pilot her through the rest of existence, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But if you agree to let us take her, let her go, quietly, without fuss. You won't slaughter the rest of your friends, like young Reginald here. We'll leave the rest of you cattle alone.
No way. I'm saving everyone. Everyone is coming home with me. We're all getting out of here.
Courage is not always the way, dear. You don't have much time left. Do you know how we know you don't have much time left?
Fine. Shoot. How do you know?
We know because we can be Jonas for this long, and his soul is as quiet as an empty church.
Just never say we didn't provide you all the rules.
Eek. As a reminder, I don't remember if there's any more, like, particularly upsetting imagery in this game, but there might be some, so...
I know he was your best friend, Alex. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened. One minute he was there, and then he was just gone.
It's okay, Nona. You didn't do anything wrong. I know it's not your fault. Of course it's not your fault.
He'll be
I
fine.
didn't know him that well, but I like what I'd gotten to know.
Oh!
I'm sorry. I shouldn't. It's colossally stupid of me to talk about him like that with you here. He was more important.
Nona, come on. We can still crack this. I do not believe... I won't. That he's gone forever. I just won't.
I wish I had your faith in things. It's a tiny thing, but I hope he knew that I liked him.
Ah!
And I don't know if he did.
It doesn't matter, really.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a tiny thing.
The station's up at the top of the...
Ribbon.
God, that was... My mouth feels like I just ate a tree.
The ghosts, they tried to make, like, a deal with me for Clarissa's life. I didn't take it, of course, but... I don't know. I just thought you should know.
God, that must mean they're getting desperate or something. If they had any, like, power over the situation, they wouldn't try to work out a compromise. Anyway.
Hello?
Ren!
Someone there?
Oh, thank fuck.
What? Are they... Oh, they're somehow... I guess they're somehow broadcasting or something from the, station speakers.
Are you guys at the station? Anybody?
That's all I
Jonas?
care about. God.
Jonas?
Yeah,
Punch
no,
Alex if you can hear this.
that's a bonus too.
Punch
Seriously,
Alex.
right in the throat.
What the fuck?
Jonas, don't listen. We're all set here for the thing? The machinery's beacon hug or whatever we're doing?
No.
Yeah, let's do it.
Man, the craziest thing, when I first played this game, I hated all these characters immediately. And then throughout the course of the game, I completely fell for them all.
Huh.
We
This is
had to
like,
deal with
I just want to put you in a box and take you away.
when I almost kind of slipped and fell off the bridge.
Oh my god, you guys, that...
No, it was Vin.
It was psychotic to watch. Like, almost doesn't quite describe the terror that held my heart watching her come close.
It wasn't that.
You were perilously close to tumbling into the ocean from like 5,000 feet up.
It wasn't that high.
5,000 feet.
It was like... It was high. Believe me.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No, it just whatever.
Just
I'm
keep
fine.
talking.
She is fine. It's true.
Shut up.
Okay, just... Whenever you're ready, because I'm sure you're listening.
Yeah, just hit the button, the receiver thing, and we can do this stuff.
Stuff. Exactly.
Okay, over.
Like, that's how Ren would have drowned, right?
Why do you have to
I
have
guess
the
so.
last word? Over's good enough.
Over now.
I think they might be flirting.
Well, how do you know you're Bobby Dunbar? I know who I am, and I know who you are, and nothing else makes a difference.
Huh.
Right, radio locked. I keep forgetting this thing is that. Okay, I just have to tune it.
I think you look for the blue.
Yeah.
Did you go past it?
Like, the entire dial's blue.
It glows certain colors when you get close. Oh, there you go.
Hello, we're here. We made it. Hello.
Oh, hello. This is Edward Island's emergency. How may I help you?
Fucking
If you're
Ren.
being sat on by a very large burglar, just mash the dial with your fist, please.
Look, the ghosts told me they wanted to make a sort of deal for Clarissa.
What?
I said no, of course, but I don't know. I just thought you guys should know before moving on.
All right, well, let's do the thing and get into the shelter and try and fix this fast.
Signal
Make the call.
verified. Shelter TF1 open.
Nice.
I guess it worked.
Great. Okay, we'll meet you there.
Right. See you at the shelter.
Over and out.
Oh my god, he looks so fucking high.
Yeah.
I love his face. God, I would love a set of enamel pins of these characters.
Ooh, yeah.
I wonder if such a thing exists. Just a Ren's stupid, like, high-ass mug.
Yeah.
Unrelated, but in the new Eichenwald map for Overwatch, the best place to put your spray is on the end of the battering ram. Because if it's a face, it's just like... Like, I was on once and there, like, May had put her face on there, and I was like, oh god.
Have you seen the bonfire?
No, I haven't found it yet.
Oh, really?
But I've heard about it, so I'll have to look for it. I've been busy, like, playing it, but I like it. It's a good map. Excuse me. Well, maybe we should talk to the studio that made this.
Yeah.
They'd be like, give me your fucking merch. I want shit from your game.
Yep.
Put it in me. Take my goddamn money.
Oh, which is the...
I have an idea, Mr. Jordan.
Bleh.
Couldn't we have him reborn?
Jonas!
Okay, I'm... Jesus Christ, I really hate that. But I think,
What is it, like, what does it feel like when that happens?
is you forget stuff, really. Like what you're supposed to be doing, or... I usually forget my dad's name to start. And then it snowballs into not remembering how to walk or talk, and...
But you, like, see stuff, right? Like when I saw Michael on the beach.
Yeah,
and you...
I see stuff, but it's like, I don't know, they're like dreams. They just dissolve when I'm back. Look, it's scary, needless to say, when I, like, drown or whatever in my own body, and it's starting to feel like, just, like, how do I say this? Because I don't want to... This isn't like a big thing.
It's okay, Jonas. Just say what's on your brain.
Jonas.
I just want to say...
Huh?
I think it would have been cool, us living together for whatever, senior year.
Aw.
And I'm just glad I met you, that's all.
Hey.
I'm just glad we met.
I'm glad too, okay? So there, it's out in the open. We're both glad.
Okay.
I love you, stepbrother.
And now we can go back to the whole escaping and trying to live another day thing.
Yeah, let's finish strong now. No half-assedness at the end.
No half-ass. Whoa, what? Oxenfree Collector's Edition comes in a cooler?
Neat.
Hold on. It comes with an audio cassette, a map, a cooler, and like a vault or something? That's really silly. That's really quite silly.
Where is Jonas? Pull your shit together, man.
Jonas! Jonas. Jonas, don't be a Jonas. Biome. You can get the soundtrack to this game on Bandcamp. I did.
Yeah, I should get that.
Yup. Are these characters more athletically able than us too? Probably. They're teenagers.
Yeah, they're teenagers.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing, and then I promise it'll be the last time I bring it up tonight.
Okay,
but
what do you want?
You know you screwed up with Ashley at the concert.
Who?
Right? I mean, it's not a giant thing, but still.
Fuck!
I didn't screw up. How was I supposed to know her mom was gonna call in the car stolen? I thought she had permission.
Give me a break. Even if you didn't know, which, come on, even if you didn't know that, you still knew you didn't have permission to go to the concert. Just tell me it's the last time I hear about you stealing a car. However inadvertently, my little heart can't handle the excitement.
It'll be the last time, but maybe not for the reasons you think.
I don't really care about the reasons, just for my own sanity, don't do it anymore. Oh, and I wanted to say, per your advice, I think I'm gonna really, like, commit to Clarissa. That sounds dumb, like I'm pinning her or something, but you know what I mean.
Wow. Big man on campus. I don't know why I said that. Big step. That's what I mean. Big step.
It's not a big deal. I'm just letting you know, so... I don't know why. I just wanted to tell you. Come on, let's get to the Sentry before the last boat comes. I gotta get the visual aid for the history project. And then I just gotta write the stupid essay.
Ugh, Michael, come on. You're graduating in like 3 months. Shouldn't you be coasting?
Hey, I am coasting. This just happened to be slightly fun. It's just like a town history thing for civics, you know? So it's forced me to kinda, I don't know. And I mean, it's funny, I don't know if I even want to be here next year. It's just all so flat. Same people, the same expressions. I know you think I have it on easy street, but people looking at you all the time, wanting evidence that it's good, that they lived here, that good things can happen to people that are from here, it can get to be a real drag. Like, how about somebody else be captain of whatever for once? Give me a rest.
Just don't put so much pressure on yourself, Michael. Who cares what they think? You're gonna do what you're gonna do.
I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do. Yes, I will. Let's head back before Karen Strands is here. You know, when we saw Uncle Pete last month, I wanted to ask him, because he got out moving to New York. And I asked him if it was hard leaving. Know what he said?
It was hard? I mean, knowing Uncle Peter, he was probably 3 sheets to the wind.
He said the hardest part was deciding what to take with him and what to leave behind. I thought it was, I don't know, for him, kind of almost touching.
Huh, that's actually, that's not bad.
I cannot believe I had to pick you up from the police station because of Grand Theft Auto. I mean, that is too funny.
Oh, shut up.
3 sheets to the wind means drunk, but I don't know what the actual translation is. I bet it's a sailor thing.
Yeah.
Alex?
Shut up.
You got, you went bad again? I couldn't get you out of it. We should get this done now.
I saw Michael again. I'm sorry. When I'm there, I just get sucked into it like nothing happened.
Come on, it's all right. I think I can hear Ren and Nona down there.
Just don't say anything to them, okay? It's just like a trial period, like buying a used car that I can already tell is missing a lot.
What? I know. I'm cool.
So don't
say anything about what? What are you guys talking about?
We're dating. We're dating. We're gonna date.
Rin, dude, what did I just say?
What? They asked, right? You asked.
Mazel tov on the happy couple.
Thank you.
No, stop. It's one date at the Revival Theater. We're just gonna sit quietly in the dark and watch a documentary on Bosnian genocide.
Romantic.
Hey, one man's the present is another chick's upper.
Cool. I'm guessing that this was Nona's idea.
Hey, I gave him a choice. It was either this or volunteer at an animal shelter that only keeps frenzied possums. Anyways, I know it's stupid to be planning or whatever for this, but I don't know. I just felt like he knew I was open to it, so why wait to plan? Whatever.
Hope can never be extinguished.
Truly the language of love.
You know what I mean.
Good. I'm glad. I mean, at the very least, I'll get to hear embarrassing stories, so.
I want to get this off my chest. Just something happened to us tonight, Alex. Something broke. I don't know if it was the ghosts or whatever, but you've been acting like not you.
Ren.
No, I don't know.
Well, I'm sorry. I don't know what else to say, really.
I'm sorry. I don't know why I'm even saying this now.
This is stupid, but can we, like, take a picture?
Why?
I don't know. In case things go bad and somebody finds it or something.
Yeah, let's do it. We're on a beach. Kind of. Let's keep a shred of normal here.
All right, let's take it.
Alex, get in here.
Give her. Look at all these cuties.
You're not getting out of it.
I wasn't trying to. Snap.
All right.
Once we're in there, the door won't open again since the system's so convoluted. So, make sure you're ready to finish this before we go inside.
I.e. go and get all the anomalies. I don't know. Optimism is a strategy for making a better future.
Yup.
Right? You can't make a better future unless you believe that there will be one.
Mm-hmm.
We'll be back.
Oh, I know.
Ah, such hug zoos. Okay, Nona next. Yeah.
Oof. Okay.
I want more games where hug is a command.
Yeah.
Hug, or there's like a hotkey for breakdown crying.
Yeah.
I wanted to do a horror game where you can do that to like relieve stress.
Yeah, exactly. Like you'd have a stress meter.
Yeah, it's like if you get too much stress, you just die of a heart attack.
Well, it's like in what was it in Earthbound, where you could like, at one point in the game you get basically cripplingly homesick.
What?
And you have to call home.
What?
Like calling home is like the mechanism for saving games and stuff, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you'll call home and you'll talk to your dad, and your dad will be like, "Just so you know, I put a little money in your account."
Ah,
but
really
you
cute.
have to call home at one point to break how homesick you are,
Jeez.
just to talk to your family.
Wow. Oh my god. I think these snapshots
Or you call
change.
mom, right? Yeah. Do they?
Yeah, I think depending on the path you've taken,
Huh.
what
Alex,
everybody's
I don't wanna say
disposition can
anything
be
to
different.
Ren or Nona, but
But
the
I'm
truth
not
of it is, I'm not
100%.
feeling
but
too awesome right now. It's kind of getting worse.
That's bad.
Actually.
Just hang in there, Jonas, okay? I know you feel like a garbage snowman right now, but we're almost done.
Hey, what do you call a man who's short of time? Huh? Have you...
No clue.
Tim. You call him
Oh my god!
Oh, brother.
Yeah, it's not one of my finest.
I know, right?
It's
That's best kind of gallows humor. Is just the one that isn't related to anything. It's like, hey, we might die, so here's a really shitty joke.
Yeah.
It's kind of spooky, right? The beds? Thinking they would have slept here while the rest of us burned?
Yeah, but do you think it would even have worked?
Hmm.
Like, if Yugoslavia or whoever dropped an A-bomb on their heads, I don't know if this place would have held up.
Yeah, maybe not. It's kind of sad to think about.
Come on. Yes. Yugoslavia, noted global nuclear power.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, before... Look, if something happens on the other side of this door, just don't be stupid.
I wasn't
Cut
planning.
and run, okay? If I turn into dead weight or start freaking out, just get to the boat. Do whatever you have to.
Jonas, we're all getting out of here. I mean, look, we're about to fix this in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. This is microwave popcorn of a problem.
I'm not asking, I'm telling.
Look, dream a little dream, buddy. It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna leave you. Now, let's just get this door open, do what we gotta, and get home.
Great.
Wait. Okay, you know what? There's like the 10th time we've heard this song all night. There is something going on with... Like, why would this specific tune be all over the place?
Okay, if it'll make you feel better, we'll investigate the case of Jonas's mom's weird song before we save our lives.
Sounds perfect. It's like breaking or something. Can you fix it? It sounds like it's her. Like a recording, or it's my mom. That's her voice in the static. You can hear that, right? I mean, I know you don't know what she sounded like, but you can hear that. The voice, right?
Jonas, I think we should go. Really.
Wait. Is it possible? Do you think it's possible? I mean, we've been like talking with ghosts the entire night. Do you think it's like it could be, right? It's just with everything that's happened, she could have come here.
Jonas, I'm sorry, but I really don't think that's her. Like, really her.
Well, how would you know? And I mean, you don't know that for sure. I'm not saying I know that for sure, but from the stuff we've seen tonight, this has to be possible, right? God, she's like so close. Can you just try and tune in the signal? This tape player thing isn't even... I have no clue what's going on, but...
It's too dangerous, Jonas. I'm sorry, but this could be anything, anyone.
Too dangerous? I mean, you've been using that radio to do everything all night, like a Swiss Army knife, like a spork, and suddenly this is too dangerous? Come on, I'm sorry, but please, can you try and understand what's happening here? Just, please help me out. I just can't really get this to change, or... Mom, can you... Mom? Whoa. Alex?
Jonas, wait! Jonas, I need you. Come back. Come.
Piss.
You know, the truth is, we could have left whenever we wanted. We weren't prisoners of the cave.
Then just leave then. Why are you still here? Why not move on of all the
Because it's scary, that's why. Have you ever stared into nothing and moved with it and felt a heart in it?
It's worse than when we were wilting into atoms. Worse than...
Dying. The first time.
No, of course not, but you have to, no matter how hard it is.
No, we don't have to. We don't have to do anything. Not anymore. Whatever you think you can do, you can't. We're not going back. We won't go back.
Child, wait your turn.
Spooks on the radio. Well, here we go.
Where is it?
Oh, did you go past it? I don't know. I think it's gonna probably turn red.
Yeah.
Like more red. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Oh, that's quite a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Oh, all the rocks are being drawn in.
Interesting.
Piss! Hey.
Can anybody hear me? Clarissa, maybe? Jonas, are you in here somewhere? Anybody? Clarissa?
Oh. Oh, I see.
You've come to close the hole, right, Dad? Well, you're gonna find out it's not that simple.
The horses have already left the barn.
Or you could just, like, leave. You know, there's still time to not be complete monsters about this and do the right thing here.
The right thing? Oh, I'm sure it's very easy for someone like you to dictate terms when you've never really been challenged. God, you're so spoiled.
You don't even know the cost of things. Closing the hole with your stupid toy will spare your friends from our gloom, sure. But it will seal you up in here with us. You'll die with us again and again. So think long and hard about those friends.
You're just trying to scare me. That can't be the only way.
One last chance. You don't have to die. You can leave, you know, through the gate you opened. And we keep the girl. Clarissa. She'll still be happier with us.
What? No way. I'm not just gonna abandon Clarissa. Who do you think I am?
Who do you think we are? Do you think we wanted to be thrown away? Like some faulty appliance? We won't let it end like that.
How can I fix it then? Just tell me how to fix it. I'm here. I'm in the past, for God's sake. I can't change this somehow?
No, you can't change. Before, you can't change anything. We can feel this binding. You have maybe just a few moments left. We feel terrible, we do, but you have to know why, that everyone chose to forget about us. Everyone just shuttered us away into a back closet of their thoughts.
Wait, I have a minute left till what?
Until we are complete. And you and your people will be here, and we will be out with the real again. It won't hurt, we don't think, the change. But we hope the trip was worth it. Seeing the depraved tourist trap they built on our corpus. Did you see the gift shop? You can buy a little submarine footrest if you fancy that sort of thing.
Hey, I hate this town more than anyone. In the summer, it's crowded and loud and crass, and yeah, it sucks. It really does.
We can assure you, you don't hate this town more than anyone. This conversation is meaningless.
Oh, yeah, I think I went past it.
Oh, getting started already. Okay, you want to play chicken with the void? Fine. We can see how long you stay on the throttle. Just don't blink.
Oh, you don't want this. Then get out of everybody and I'll stop.
It's everyone or nothing, girl. Understand your situation and accept it. Alexandra, wake up! This course of action will only save those morons, not yourself. Don't you understand? This isn't the road you want to be on.
Yeah, I'm very aware of that. Thanks. To be honest.
Malice and youth. It is
the road of
the middle. We all play. Same design.
Jonas, where are you? Okay, this is gonna be fine. Just work through it. Don't tell Michael what to do about Clarissa, okay? But Michael's dead. How could I even... Whoa, wait, what's happening? Hello? Are you... Look, is someone there? Jonas, if you're still there, this would be a great time to say something. Don't let Jonas talk to his mom. It's not good for him. His mom's dead. I know his mom's dead. What is... How is this possible? What's going on? Well, that could have gone better. Right. Time loop. Tell Michael he should go out on his own. What does this matter? He's dead. He's not here.
Holy shit.
Neat.
Yeah, cool, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I didn't even know you were home. You're always so quiet. It's like living with a little fairy tale mouse.
Are you back? Are we back now, or...?
Yeah, I'm back. I was only gonna be at Terry's house for the game. I've been, like, struggling with this stupid speech, the graduation thing. I don't want it to be just the usual blah blah we've come so far type stuff. It should have, like, a point, right? It should bring you to your feet about something.
I don't know. I don't think it has to have a point.
Well, that's where we differ, sister. I think things should have points. Things should be sharp. They should poke you. I'm guessing Mom probably told you about my scholarship to state, right? I don't really know how I feel about it. I mean, I feel it's not like it's a bad thing. It's a good thing, obviously.
What? That's great. Congratulations. I mean, that's awesome.
Thank you. Thanks. It's just, you know, it seems like half the teachers are alumni, and actually, I'm about to be really arrogant and presumptuous and say mean things for no real reason other than I think I know better, so forget it. I've bored you enough. I'm boring me right now.
I'm listening. Come on. I'm not gonna judge.
No, really. I'm talking out of my ass. It's fine. Listen, here's the... You can't tell Mom or Dad, but Clarissa and I are talking about just leaving. Getting an apartment somewhere and just doing our own thing, you know?
Wow, that's exciting. This is like a huge deal, like the Boxcar Children version of getting married or something.
It's kind of a big deal, I guess. It'll be a lot harder to break up, so there's some level of vow there. She's been really pushing for it, wanting to look for places, and I'm into the idea. I really am. I wouldn't feel right about it if I didn't have your, like, blessing first. So, can you just wave your hand over my head or something and say I'm alright to do this?
God, it's hard for me to say since I love you, of course, but you should do it. Totally. Even if it explodes in a nuclear war-style breakup, you'll regret never trying.
Thanks. That means a lot. Alex, just get good friends, okay? And when you're with those friends, just say yes to everything. And keep away from boys when you talk to them, it feels like you're performing. But also, stay away from girls who look you in the eye for too long. And match every beer with a water. And take classes outside of school. Classes you don't need.
Okay. I'll make a checklist.
This is a just-in-case package, okay? Just in case I'm not around. And I love you, and you're amazing, and that's it. So...
I love you too.
But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know. Hey, she's waking up.
Is she alright?
Ouch. Is everyone doing alright? Still, yourselves?
Yeah, I think we're all accounted for, right?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, my arm fell asleep.
Jonas carried you here.
Yeah, okay. The important thing is, whatever you did in the cave, it worked. The tear, the hole, it's fixed. The ghosts are gone. We're going home.
Or at least they've stopped trying to eat our souls.
Yeah, it's important to note that.
We're gonna be okay? Like, all that really happened and it wasn't a dream and we're gonna be okay for realsies?
Yeah, it all happened.
We think, anyway.
And yeah, we're gonna be okay.
We think.
Did anyone, I mean, the dream thing, did anyone, like, have dreams or whatever about the past during the night? Did anyone, I'm sorry, but, like, did anyone have dreams or whatever about the past when they were, taken during the night?
Yeah.
Yeah, a few.
Just the one, I think.
I saw, Michael a few times back when we were here on a kind of an accidental trip.
I had my older sister. It was a night where I don't even remember why she was mad at me. Probably something I said to our mom, but I don't know why that who cares night would visit.
I wouldn't put much thought into it, Clarissa. Really.
Yeah, it doesn't matter now.
Maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's like what matters to us showed up or something.
The universe doesn't care about what matters to us.
Then it doesn't matter anyway.
No, I guess it doesn't.
I can't believe everything that happened. I feel like we should tell everyone we know. Like, go on a freaking book tour, but...
I think we'd sound nuts, honestly. I mean, it's not like we have any proof any of this actually happened.
Hey, is this your book?
Oh man, we're gonna be the best couple ever.
Okay, slow down.
I lost it on the way. I thought for sure some commuter would have just tossed it overboard.
Hey, that reminds me. What were we were talking about something stupid right before Alex woke up.
Prom?
Prom.
I am definitely skipping this one. I'm deferring the crown to that wheelchair girl.
Are you going, Alex?
Are we supposed to still spike the punch or just bring in flasks? I mean, do they even have punch?
Maybe? I don't know. If the urge strikes to cut a rug in front of that one janitor who leers all the time.
Gross.
Come on, come with me and Nona. We'll go dress shopping. It'll be fun. It'll be like a movie montage, except none of us are prostitutes and there's no rich guy.
Oh, sure. I mean, only if you want to.
Of course I want to. I'm asking you to.
We'll go to Reggie's. If you can find a stained one, you get 50% off. All right, you know what? It's picture time.
Picture time!
God. Come on. Nona.
Oh, come on, what? We earned this one.
Yeah, I guess we should. Tonight's been, noteworthy.
Noteworthy. That is a way to say it.
Yeah, I'd probably say it another way.
Let's
was
actually
fucky.
move outside so we can get the light.
Sure.
Ren, what is that book, anyway?
I don't know. I can hardly make heads or tails out of what the hell he's talking about half the time.
Here's good for the... yeah, just here.
Like, look. I'll just pick a random-ass page.
Oh. Here's your photo.
Come on, 2 seconds.
Like this, here. When I was younger, I could remember anything, whether it happened or not. But soon, I shall be so I cannot remember any but the things that never happened.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, everyone.
Wait, didn't you...
Cheese!
Wait, what reference? Eee! Ah, smiles!
Before we left, I told my mom I was spending the night at a friend's house. And when I got back, I didn't see any reason to change that story. And you know what? I still don't. The island did one good thing, forcing Ren and Nona together. Which is nice, because they're still together, actually. Though they go to different schools now. Trying out the long-distance thing, I guess.
Right.
Right.
At the end, it does this shit.
Clarissa left to study English literature. She was thinking of dropping out, but is keeping at it for now. We talk sometimes. Rarely, but sometimes. I hear she's scared of the ocean now. And she got a dog too, if you care.
Huh.
Jonas was the first to introduce me as his sister. You know, without the step part in front of it.
No.
And it was weird at first, but it's the truth. He's my brother. He goes to school in town, and we see each other a lot.
Yeah.
It's funny. What happened on the island used to pop into my head every single day, and then every other day. And then a week went by, and I realized I hadn't thought about it at all. I guess that's... I don't know. It's good, I think. But anyways, well, if it matters, I left town to go to school. Undeclared. I need time to figure out what I want, I guess.
Uh-oh!
But anyways, what time is it? Yeah, sorry, I gotta run or I'll miss the ferry. Ren's dragging me out to Edwards Island for that yearly beach party thing. And I have to pick up what's-his-name Jonas, too. I hope he's not weird or mean or something. Whatever, I'm sure it'll be fun. It's something to do, right?
Oh no! Holy shit.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
So, yeah, apparently there's a New Game Plus. I don't know if there's actually a way to, like, break the time loop. There might be.
Okay.
I just don't know. And now, photos. Oh, and it shows
who who the other people were.
Random Robin and Blinks forever! So,
You
yeah.
can break the loop?
Oh, that's exciting.
Interesting. Alright, I'll have to try it.
Look at these impossible cuties. So yeah, this, I mean, I'm hoping that this has further cemented why the two of us wanted to do this on Talking Simulator.
Yeah.
It's like real actual Talking Simulator.
Oh, really? Gekyoryu?
Oh, yeah.
Neat. Okay, cool.
Huh. Interesting.
Okay, I wonder, like, what were our bad choices?
Well, I mean, you know what? It's... Are there good and bad choices, or are there choices and different choices?
Well, yeah.
And it's interesting that it shows you not what the other options were, but just that there were other options.
Yeah.
And that some
like,
are very tiny.
Yeah, like the, with Clarissa.
Yeah.
Right, there's like 6 options.
Yeah, you can probably like dunk on her, or maybe she gets killed or something.
Yeah.
Or, who knows?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of wax.
Neat. I'm gonna have to play around with this a lot.
We've only got 30 minutes left. I don't know what you want to call it there, or...
Well, why don't we take a break and then, like, try the first few minutes of New Game Plus?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
All right. Well, we'll leave you with the credit music.
Okay.
We're gonna go take a break.
Yeah.
Burbs. Hello.
Who did this?
Show them the rest.
This is, like, the cutest thing I've ever gotten. Hosk, is this you? Of course it's you. Okay, as you might have heard, I'm a pretty big deal. WRT magic. And I got this.
Oh, look! You're going to the Pro Tour!
Yeah. It, like...
So that...
if this was done by, like, a 5-year-old, it's officially the cutest thing in the world.
I think it's cute anyway.
The drop-off is...
No, that's like official Wizards of the Coast.
Yeah. I've gotten seals like this before.
Here, wait, let me... Oh, yeah, it's right.
Yeah, can we shine a light through this?
Yeah.
Like, we need to look at the rosettes. The printing rosettes.
Oh, dear. All right, so, Oxenfree.
Yeah. Okay.
What a humdinger.
Yeah. Like the,
Now that we have, like, a brief opportunity to talk.
Yeah.
This one's hard to discuss as it happens because...
Well, it's so relentless.
Well, yeah, the dialogue is relentless because it's a game entirely about dialogue.
Yeah. And so it develops, like, this pace, which is kind of absent in a lot of other, like, very tense games. Like, I keep coming back to BioWare games,
Yeah.
which are, well, like, Mass Effect games in particular are basically action games.
Yeah.
Like, shooters with,
They're
like, this
action games
RPG element.
yeah.
But, you think in the Mass Effect 2 Suicide Run, right, the final mission, it has this relentless pace, but leading up to that, right, there's a lot of, like, pausing and breaks, and even in between there are a lot of, like, breaks. But this develops this, like, very slow burn
Yeah.
that builds to the climax, and there's no stopping, right? Like, if you've ever read Cormac McCarthy's The Road, I talk about this book a lot.
Yeah,
but
I need to read it.
Cormac McCarthy, his writing is almost impossibly sparse. Like, he doesn't use quotation marks. He only uses commas, periods, and I think question marks.
Huh.
And his sentences are all very short, and the effect is that you can't stop reading it. Like, you just kind of start reading it,
And it just keeps going, and you're just like...
yeah, there's no natural break.
It's like a slight decline where you're just sliding, and you're just like, oh, I can't actually stop.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
And with the content of The Road, it's, like, harrowing, because you're reading this book about, like, what happens after the end of the world, right? And I think I read it in about 2.5 hours one afternoon, and afterwards I was just like,
Dag.
yeah, and this reminds me of that there is no break, right? You become aware of the chapter breaks after they occur, right? Like, you will pass into a new area of the game, and it'll be like 4 a.m., 5 a.m., right? And those are the places where you would naturally want to stop, right? Like, when you're reading a book, you see the chapter break, and you can be like, oh, I'm going to put it down here. But here, you only become aware of them after you pass them, which I think is interesting.
Great.
And yeah, I think Secret Pipesman is very right here, in that it primes you to be very kind of like impulsive with your choices.
Yeah, and react naturally.
Yeah, and now that I think about it, that's very adolescent.
Yeah.
Like, the impulsiveness that the game trains you for is very adolescent.
Which is crazy, because you're playing a game about teenagers.
Well, no, it's perfect, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, when you're talking as an adult, you can actually take sometimes, like, 30 seconds to answer a question, right? Like, somebody asks you something, and you can be like, give me a second, right? But teenagers don't have that toolkit yet for social interaction.
It's like, I like turtles!
Yeah, right?
Yeah, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean, what a thing to behold.
Yeah.
What an achievement with this new medium.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I really like this a lot.
Yeah. We should play more.
Yeah, I've heard that the game actually changes subtly in New Game Plus.
Let's have a look. I don't know if it will sustain the rest of the stream, but let's have a look. Boop. Or teeny.
It used to be a military base. Well, it used to be a ranching thing, then it was turned into an army thing, then it became a bird thing and a museum or whatever. Henry Fonda stationed here, I think, for a bit. Unless he was Navy.
Who's Henry Fonda?
Around Christmas time, this little breakfast place used to sell these amazing polar bear sugar cookies. Man, those were good. And then one year they changed the formula or whatever and ruined it. Alex? Hey, still with us? You haven't said anything for like...
Man, this is... Sorry, but this is so familiar.
Uh-oh!
Like, I don't know, I feel like you've said all this before.
Pesquetios.
Well, yeah, I'm sure I've said it to you before, but it's new to Jonas, and he's downright enraptured, right?
Huh?
Right. So you all moved in?
Not really. I just got in this morning.
And how did her mom meet your dad exactly?
They met on vacation in Orlando. He got lost in a... You know, actually, I'm not even gonna tell this story. It's really not worth it.
Okay.
He got lost in some gardens and he thought she... Hey, there's an old ship's wheel up here. It's a replica from a Portuguese caravel, it says?
Yeah, I think the Portuguese discovered the island. I don't know. I mostly slept through the maritime portion of history class.
Who's driving this?
That's Sea Captain Karen. She's doing us a favor. You'll notice we're the only ones doing the voyage. How you doing up there, Karen?
Yeah, what's up with that? Does no one normally go there at night?
Nobody really lives there, so no. And Karen's not gonna mind that we're spending the night. And you guys just met tonight?
Yeah, I'd been out of school, and the timing had just never worked out, so...
And what does that make you to her, then? A second cousin?
He's my stepbrother.
Oh, yeah. I forgot that was even a thing. Well, at least you seem cool, right? Cool guy, cool hat. You get a cool new sibling living right in your house. Sharing your toothbrush. Wearing your clothes.
No, that's the weird part. I mean, isn't it like... The concept of just getting a new sister, like a puppy, isn't it kind of awkward?
No, it's been totally bizarre. But just for the record, I don't consider you a pet.
Okay, so what's our new game plus strats?
We know each other.
We gotta do. We gotta do the tunnel skip.
Grade school era. Young enough that I've seen her in a bathtub and it wasn't sexual.
Oh my god!
I mean, we both looked like little skinned.
Ew!
Ren, why are you even talking about this?
Ren, gross.
It's humorous,
Dude.
right?
Dude.
It's just interesting. I think it's interesting. Check under your seat to make sure you don't leave behind any grandchildren.
And hear more about the fascinating events of this landmark, yeah. Strange the things that stick to your brain, you know?
Have you guys, done this a lot?
Not spend the night, no, but visit? Yeah. I mean, since we were wee ones. Oh, we should get a quick picture. All of us. This will be like the before shot. They're on their way.
Yeah, let's do it.
And it's Jonas, not Jonah.
Yeah, Jonas.
The Jonas.
Like Jonas Salk?
What? Right, patient zero, AIDS guy.
What?
It's, biblical, right? Or is that the lion guy?
I think every name's biblical, so probably.
Here's good. Come on, Alex. There, great. I'll magic erase all the warts out and stuff, so don't worry. Hey, Alex, you brought the radio, right?
Nope.
The little portable one?
What radio?
That little, it almost looks like a toy. Oh, you're joking. Just bring it out, will you?
Okay.
There's the little guy. Our high school has a radio station, and Carly, she's a friend of ours. She's filling in because Reggie got mono from some track runner or something. It doesn't matter. What matters is that she's gonna say something like, basically, right now, about our thing. So, tune it to 88.3 so I can tell her we heard it.
Which I played because that song's been stuck in my head since I woke up this morning. But, actually, it's after 10 o'clock, which means my dear friend and his buddies are probably just touching down on Edward for the yearly bash on the beach, or whatever we call it now. But anyways, I promised him that I'd play a song.
Later.
Hello? Hello? Anybody out there?
Was that you?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck!
Awesome. I hope Christina, with her talent show judge face, was listening.
Wait, was that Nona?
I don't know.
I don't know. Did you guys hear that last part?
What part?
That's fucky.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
We
us.
must be getting close.
So-
We have radio reception on the island. I'm glad I got to hear it before it went totally kaput.
Why'd you bring it? Not just for the boat.
No. You'll see. I don't expect too much, but nah, it'll be fun. I won't undercook it. You'll see.
So, horror has to do something.
Yeah.
Hey! Horror is... horror is about what unsettles us.
Yeah.
Right? It's about things that... It isn't just about being frightened. It's about being kind of off-kilter.
Well, there has to be a why.
Boys and
Also,
girls.
like...
Boy and girl. This ain't city living.
There's so many... There's also, like, a pretty deep well of things that frighten us we can pull from.
No thanks. I mean, I literally just said the clean air thing, so...
Alex, you can bum one off me if you're empty.
Yeah, sure.
Really? Since when do you smoke? Last time you tried it, I thought you were gonna vomit on my shoes.
Being
Smoak.
You should try it sometime.
Smoak.
Okay, just remember.
Are you
aim to throw
smoaking?
up in the water.
Here's the smoke if you want it.
I think my save file for this game got paved with the computer. So.
You all right? They're filtered.
No, it's just been a while.
All right, my other friend should be up and around the bend.
Actually, Dad, I mean, I don't mean to be the guy to break us up already, but can I have like 2 real quick minutes with Alex for a
Oh,
second?
right.
And you can, you can run up and meet your friends?
Really? Just... That's kinda...
It'll take 3 minutes tops.
All right, bud. Look, I don't want to go
Oh,
up by
dude,
myself.
we should swipe
I
his
mean,
pop
can't we
brownies
just
before he
stick
takes
together?
them.
Oh,
You're gonna
yeah.
have all night to say, like, whatever.
But since you want to meet up with your friends anyway...
We're all gonna meet up with them. It's like a buddy system. So let's be
Come
buddies.
on, Jonas. Let's just all go up. I don't want to send Ren away like a deer hound.
Yeah, it's fine. And you can talk to Alex later. We're like at hour 1 here. You'll have ample family bonding time.
Yeah, fine, sure. No problem.
Okay, speed read definition.
When the flag is flying, we are funning.
What?
I think it's supposed to say running.
Oh.
So, to summarize, we are not allowed here after dark. The town is shut down, and we, the Kamina High junior class, have come to commit improper acts.
Improper acts. All right.
Improper acts? What does that even mean? Soaping windows?
Yeah, I don't think that'll get us tossed in the stockade.
No. But maybe the fact that I brought a whole crap ton of drugs with me.
Whoa!
Oh, well, yeah.
Of course you did.
I've been looking forward to this for a really long time, and I'm not leaving the fun
Nobody
part of
lives
this to
here. The
chance.
stores are all closed.
That's all.
Whose car is this?
Oh, there's always that one lonely car in every parking lot.
And the other thing is the Weirdo Caves.
Weirdo caves.
Weirdo caves?
The whole reason Alex brought her radio is because when you go to the... It's like the front.
The mouth?
The mouth of this particular cave, you can sometimes pick up frequencies to stations that don't exist. You'll hear voices or just sounds, and they're impossible to get anywhere else on the island.
No, there must be some kind of logical explanation. Like the rocks are somehow able to conduct lower frequencies or pick up broadcasts from further away or something.
Or it's aliens.
So back up a second. Who's Mrs. Adler?
Her family, I think, like, owns or owned some of the island or something. She's been shacked in the same spot for like 70 years. She's kind of what you'd call the local legend. She has a house on the other side of the woods.
I can't imagine living in the same exact house, looking at the same exact walls for that long a time.
Well, it takes a certain someone, and actually, you know what? Speaking of the opposite of those certain someones, drumroll please. Jonas, did you know that a little birdie told me that our Alex here is thinking of going out of state to college?
Oh, really?
Yeah, so...
And did this little birdie tell everyone he did Susie Lyons even though it was only over the pants stuff?
Over the pants stuff.
Just because Mark spent his study hall
Over the pants
doesn't
stuff.
mean he's allowed to look through our submissions.
Look, Alex, if you are thinking of leaving, I just hope you're doing it for the right reasons.
What is that like when she starts grinding on you and you nut
What the hell does
accidentally?
that mean?
Nothing.
And then you get so embarrassed you lock yourself in the bathroom.
Thanks so much for bringing me out, you guys.
Why the fuck
I
do we
can
idolize
tell
youth so
I'm
much?
gonna have a really good time.
We don't normally bicker so much.
Yes, normally I just agree with whatever she says. So this is unusual.
Ah, I forgot this was even here.
I'm allowed to talk shit about young people. I was one at one point.
What is it?
It's a memorial for
You know the problem with young people.
You know, the problem with young people is that they don't have the same perspective and experience that we do.
Feature of the island.
So they have different interests and motivations.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
So they act different. You know, not like how we want them to.
Yeah.
Isn't that stupid?
Yeah, I know. It's completely intolerable.
And commissioned into service at the end of that year under the command of Lieutenant James Blackman. On October 20th,
Whoa, did you feel that?
Feel what?
it was sunk by the Japanese, named after the Hawaiian god of the sea,
Uh-oh.
the USS Cannel.
We're old enough to have forgotten the shitty part. Yeah.
Oh, hey, this is the Parks and Facilities office. Didn't your sister Allison work here?
Allie? Yeah, she did for a few years, actually. Easy money, since nobody's allowed in the parks, and barely anybody here needs facilities.
What's the problem with young people just over the pants stuff? Oh my god.
The beaten path officially ends here. The beach is past the fence. I think Jerry told me that there's a way that you used to get over there, but I'm blanking on what it was.
What's that turtle do?
But it's not, I mean, it
Brings
can't be
up
too
now.
difficult.
Well,
Right.
look, must be something. I think the dumpster will get us over if it'll budge.
Well, let's try it.
Ren just sitting on his loafers while we do all the fucking work.
Can over the pants stuff be a card?
Oh, that
card
would be a good
That'd
one.
be a good card, yeah. Yeah, I could see that, Admiral Mamo.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah. That sounds like about my personal like threshold for recognizing my past
Like,
self. as a
man,
human
I was
being.
so dumb, but
Yeah.
now I've got
Now.
this shit figured out.
Yeah.
Now I do.
Before we get there, I should...
Maybe
I
that's
should
why my
mention
grandpa,
that-
when he was 100, was just laughing his ass off all the time.
That's so. There's this girl, Nona. She's just this girl, and I'm totally into her, and I want her to be into me. So just, you know, just be cool, okay? No pouting or complaining or anything.
Okay,
all right?
well, when she shows up, you'll be like,
Cool.
Ren wants
You'll be
to
like,
fuck
just
you.
how you can be sometimes. Oh,
I'm the
what was the
worst.
thing you wanted to say to Alex, Jonas? You can just pretend I'm like a stray dog and can't understand.
Yeah, what was it really, Jonas? If you have some deep dark secret, I'd like to know now before we're officially held.
Reginald!
Damn
I
it!
hear you over there.
Hey, guys.
Wait, I was about to tell a story. What was it?
About Brad's car?
Oh, well, that can wait.
Yeah, should we totally cockblock Ren?
We started a fire down the way, but Nona wanted to play beach nanny, so...
Yeah. Everyone, this is Jonas. Jonas? Everyone.
Hey,
Hi.
And Jonas,
Who
that's
are you again?
Jonas.
He's Alex's new in town, fresh as a daisy stepbrother.
Stepbrother.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, this is his first night here, so everybody be on your best behavior. Treat him as you would a scary dog. Palms out.
Wait, what?
That's, I don't bite. It's fine.
Wait. You're Jonas. Jonas, the stepbrother.
Yeah.
Are you doing a BM run?
What's your name again?
Ah!
That is Clarissa,
How
but
are you her
she's...
stepbrother? Like, what does that even mean?
I'll give you 3 guesses.
Her mom's getting remarried, that's all. She's getting remarried to a guy, and that's the guy's son. So, domino effect?
Yeah, well, I guess this is happening now. This is a thing that is happening, so... Where's everyone else?
Nicole had that tennis thing.
And?
Who else was supposed to come?
Anyone? Everyone?
Clarissa, we...
Are you okay?
I thought more would show up, but...
Oh my god, it's just Alex and her new stepbrother? That's it. That's who you brought.
What the fuck?
That's the group.
Marissa, come on. Don't be mean. This is supposed to be fun.
Who said I'm not having any fun?
Are you
I'm having fun.
okay?
This is like friggin' Candyland right now.
Wait, aren't you all, like, friends?
I'm friends with Nona, and I'm downgrading Ren to like a creepy neighbor. And you, I just met.
Hey, what about me?
What about you?
Whoa.
Oh, I get it. I'm not even on the spectrum.
You see, Jonas, normally this is like a 20 deep rager, but Pat had a party last weekend,
And a bunch of kids got caught TPing the school.
But this is great, right? We're on Edwards Island. Forget those losers who couldn't handle the weekend, who didn't think we could make it, who lost my invitation, who had to go on their... We've been hearing about this for years, and now we're gonna do it. This is gonna be amazing, right? Right, guys?
Yeah, the beach. Island stuff.
Yeah!
Man. So this is a pretty wild New Game Plus scenario, because ordinarily it's just play the exact same game just with all your shit.
Yeah.
Fire.
But in a game
Man's
like
great
this,
So, what's the like thing to do here? Other than obviously go skinny dipping and get murdered by Jason Kruger.
water.
I
I'm
think it's
drinking
just
water.
Whatever. We should explore the island. I mean, if this is pretty much a one-time thing, we shouldn't waste it.
Hey, where does that old woman live?
In the sea.
You mean Maggie Adler?
Yeah.
Nowhere. She's dead.
What?
Yep, keeled over 3 days ago. It was all over the news. Local news, anyway. Oldest living resident.
Oh, that's sort of a bummer.
Yeah, well, we all gotta go sometime. In her case, later than sooner. And to answer your previous question, Jonas, the thing to do is lay on the beach and drink till you can't remember where you are.
And sometimes play Truth or Slap.
Oh my god.
Yeah, let's play that.
No.
We can inaugurate Jonas. Ease him into the night's festivities.
Truth or slap? What's that?
We used to call it Hippo, until we got tired of people asking, why is it called Hippo?
Because you get to yell, "You're a dirty hippo," before you slap someone.
What?
You get asked a question. You have to tell the truth, but if somebody can prove that you lied, the accuser gets to slap you. It's a good, getting to know somebody game.
I haven't played this since I was like 10. Can't we do something else?
Come on. It's a good way to start out the night. One round, it'll help everybody relax.
The booze will do that too.
Maybe I'll just be an innocent bystander?
Well, I guess if you really want.
Okay, so first we're
I'll
gonna
start. Ren,
Uh-huh.
come on, fess up. You want to go out with Nona, right?
Clarissa.
Wait. I want to hear his answer.
It's just, I mean, go out could mean so many different things. Look, it's tough to gauge. Something like...
Enough stalling. I know you want to sample the goods. Now
No,
just say so.
I mean, I like her as a friend, right? I just like her as a friend. That's all. She's cool.
Let's ease off the throttle for the next one, okay, Clarissa?
Yeah.
What? This game isn't any fun if you don't get a stomach ache.
Okay, it's Ren's turn, right? He gets to ask somebody something?
Alex!
Uh-oh.
I just have to think about which nerve I want to so delicately pinch.
Okay, just take it easy, alright? 'Tis all in good fun.
Hey, no partnering up to be pansies.
Silence! Okay.
Alex.
Mary
Oh
Screwkill.
god.
Me, Nona, and Clarissa.
Gross.
Why?
It's fun. It's funny. I don't know.
Do you wanna
And
do it
Jonas
different this
is
time?
family now, technically. So he's excluded.
Or just
Why,
fuck
thank
that
you.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
fuck it.
Alex.
No.
This is mission control. You read me?
Hey, honey, if you don't answer, that's a forfeit, and a forfeit's the same as a lie. Which means the penalty's the same.
Fine, whatever, I forfeit. You wanna smack me, be my guest.
Okay, well, march over here like a good girl so I can.
I hope this time you can just like parry and like
yeah.
riposte.
It's time for your medicine.
Wham!
Slapping medicine.
You just like put your foot on her
Good
face
for
as you
what
pull
else,
your
yeah.
fist out of her ribcage.
Worst.
Here,
Worst
now.
context button ever. Glug.
Okay, alright, she doesn't have to get slapped. She wasn't even a lie. We can just keep going.
Oh,
Coward.
what?
I'm not a coward, I just don't want to get hit for doing nothing wrong.
Whatever you say.
Stoke that shit.
So, Alex's turn?
Yep. Ladies' choice.
Complete a bloodborne visceral attack time. You're like,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Rip.
What's your favorite stuffed animal?
Clarissa,
Oh boy.
Why are
Yes,
you
Mom?
such an impossible
This is pretty
bee?
fun just watching, I'll admit.
did you, have any, like,
Oh,
plans with Michael?
Bruh.
Or...
bruh, no.
Plans? Like what?
Bruh.
Because I have no idea what you're talking
Did you want to, like, did you have
Oh,
some
fuck,
skin,
you
like,
know!
play with him or something? I just want to...
Okay, I'm sure he told you everything, so I don't even... Oh, just whatever, yeah, sure. And it couldn't matter less now.
This is fun, right, guys?
Clarissa's turn now.
Alex, you got a new brother. Pretty exciting. I'm sure Jonas is excited, or maybe excited isn't the right word. Maybe a little overwhelmed with just everything, you know? Unsure. It's a lot to take in and adjust to.
Is there, like, a question coming, or what?
I'm just saying what Jonas is already thinking. That statistics show if you get divorced once, you're probably gonna get divorced again. And the fact is, your mom divorced your dad. So let's put his mind at ease and hear why.
I don't really need to know the situation before. It's none of my business.
It is your business. Your family now, so let's hear it out. Why'd your parents get a divorce, Alex?
Clarissa, I don't really care why they got a divorce.
You know why. Michael died, and it broke everything, and they couldn't handle it. The end.
Well, now you know, Jonas. Don't die and everything will be fine.
Okay, Clarissa, you...
What?
You know, guys, honestly, I think I'm pretty much ready to do anything else besides this game.
Wait, let's not stop like this. We should,
Game's over, Ren. I won. And to celebrate, I'm gonna sit on the beach and drink, and maybe, if I'm feeling spicy, even take a nap.
Maybe we could
And that's exactly what Nona's gonna do, too.
Don't tell me what to do.
Fine.
Fucker.
Whatever. Be Miss Pouty on the beach all night if you want. I'm not gonna let you ruin this for me.
I appreciate your permission to be pouty. Thank you. Cheese! If you guys in your scavenger hunt or playing Ring Around the Rosie happen to find anything more interesting than a slowly dying starfish, you be sure to just let me know.
Super.
If we find anything more interesting than that, I think we'll be too involved in our own fun to come get you.
Well, wouldn't you know it? That's just fine by me.
Throw a rock
I
at
wanna
Clarissa.
inaugurate this bitch by checking out the caves. Nona, wanna come?
I mean, I would.
I'm very clingy, Ren.
Fine. Jonas, you're a strapping young lad. Help boost me over the fence. The cave's just, yonder.
And I guess you expect me to just jump over
I think
after?
the reason for the,
Like I said,
Clarissa
you're a
hate
young
is
lad.
you don't find out until
Okay,
near the end of
come
the
on.
game that she's in mourning.
Yeah.
And that there's a good
It's a
reason
small
why she's
town
such
in
an
North
awful
Valley.
person.
Yeah.
Because out of context, this is just like,
feel
why
like
are you
bars
being
are
so
really
shitty
Yeah.
all the time?
Like, especially considering that she grills
Alex,
you
wanna check
over
out the caves,
your
or-
family.
Yeah,
And
like
you can tell her, like, and it tells you, this is the truth.
Let's do it.
that.
It's
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
your brother is dead.
Like, what an awful thing to you know,
Come on, I'll push
grill
you
somebody about,
oh,
right?
Oh, I forgot.
Whenever
we never
you're
talked
ready.
about John.
Oh, what?
So-
a date?
The cave. What's your bets? On a scale of 1 to 10, how weird's it gonna be?
10.
It's Ren, so definitely 10. He gets excited easily, but he has the concentration of a goldfish. The fact that he keeps demanding we see it must mean something.
All right.
Hey, Clarissa seems to be her normal annoying self. Sorry about that.
It's not your fault. I think somebody dumped pig's blood on her in a previous life, and now she just wants to get ahead of the curve.
Yeah, probably. Thanks for, not ratting me out to Nona during the game. I didn't think you would, but, you know, you could've and you didn't, so thanks.
Yeah, Ren.
It's fine for people, but
About
bad for the
Nona.
narrative is what you're
What?
saying.
Did she say anything? Because if she said anything, you should tell me. Like,
What do you like about her anyway?
I don't know. I just think she's hot. And cute.
Hmm.
And, I don't know.
Cute,
I-
hot.
She's cool,
Hot,
that's
cute.
all. I just like her whole vibe. Now, who's ready to have their minds blown?
If you don't mean that literally, I am.
Just get on with it. What do I do?
Brownies.
Oh, wait, actually, I almost forgot. Gonna take a little magic trip to Cupcake Town.
Oh my god,
Those
Ren.
look like brownies.
Oh, you're the only one?
Oh,
Gimme.
right. No, you can't.
Oh, no. These are just for me.
You're such a
Been waiting a
fucker,
long
Ren.
time for this.
God.
Yeah, maybe it's best he's the test balloon for this anyway.
Delicious. Okay, so see these little piles of rocks? The kids before us always leave them here, so you know where to try and tune in the signals.
Hot and cute have some
So you're gonna
overlap.
wanna stand basically right around here. And
Maybe.
just tune the dial left or right until you start hearing some weirdness.
Yeah. I don't think we want to kill Clarissa.
Yeah.
I mean,
Wow, it's even cooler than I thought.
apart from being in the context of a shitty, stupid game, you know,
how can this
the
be
Mary
possible?
screw kill.
Maybe the two
Which
is
is
like
never,
unlocking a
ever
weather balloon
serious.
or something.
It doesn't make any sense.
But
Well, it's just crazy.
yeah,
like
I think we'll settle for
because
being
I don't
rude
know.
at her.
If you move around, it kind of changes too. I think. Like, over at this pile. Here, come over here and try it.
What do the different color bubbles mean? I don't think the colors mean anything. I think it's just,
This is so cool.
It just, like, differentiates the choices.
Clarissa and Nona should see this, right? I mean, I know it's
Well, I
like
don't know.
weird with you guys
Yeah.
or whatever for some reason, but
They're fine where they are.
okay, just what is Clarissa's issue with you two?
She dated Michael for 5 seconds like 3 years ago.
It was for a couple of months, a year and a half ago.
Whatever, she never liked me. Not even then. I was always the little sister who got in the way, who she had to climb in through windows to sneak around.
Clarissa's the kind of person who doesn't feel full unless she's pissed at somebody, so...
Weird.
Brownies are kicking in.
No, they're not.
That makes sense.
Are you okay?
Every
I think
person
so.
I've talked
Now, there's
to who's
another
eaten
cool
brownies
spot,
says that
I
it
think,
takes,
over
like,
here.
forever.
Yeah.
In fact, such a long time that they're like, these aren't working, I should eat more.
Yeah, no, that's
Every
the rookie
fucking
mistake.
time.
That's the rookie mistake, right? You're like, oh, it's been like half an hour. I should have another one. And then like an hour and a half later,
And
you're like,
uh-oh.
oh no.
It's just like I'm being hit by the first one, and I know there's another in the mail.
Yeah.
Like, oh.
Yeah, it sounds...
It sounds like painful.
Yeah. Wait, what was that?
Yeah.
There's like... This is gonna sound stupid, but there's like something in here.
Famous last words. Famous last
No,
words.
I see it too.
I'm sure there is something in there, like a giant rabies-filled bat, or a maniac who wears mannequin wigs.
Or it kind of looks like a pool or something. Like a freshwater one, maybe. Let's check it out. It's not that far in.
Yeah, I have
Oops,
this
sorry.
thing about crawling into strange, dark, wet places that might cave in at any
You mean
moment.
like Ran?
It's not gonna... Come on, I can see it from here. It's not that far. We'll be in and out.
Actually, we can't go home now. We took the last ferry to get here, so we're stuck.
Fortune favors the bold.
Jonas!
Like, this really is framed as one of those kind of, you know, just reckless enough that it's believable that some
Yeah.
kids would do. It's like, oh, we'll just go to the island and stay overnight, and we'll be fine.
I think you mean Brownie.
You know, with no supervision and no provisions.
Yeah.
Well, like there's now this horrible inertia, right?
Yeah.
Because you know what's happening, right? But the choices presented are all the same.
Well, so, yeah, like some of them are a little different, I think.
Fun.
But, nice.
Forget it.
It also, you know, it's that typical horror thing where it's like, how do you convincingly, and without too much contrivance, strand people in a situation and have them not able to escape? It's like throw them on an island or like in a facility of some sort is pretty classic. That's how I came to Vic, though. I got dropped on the ferry.
Yeah, yeah.
Shit!
Yeah, you wake up on the ferry.
Oh! Tenpum. Such a pretty game.
I open.
Can we have more games where you just happen to have a flashlight? I think I mentioned this the first time.
Yeah, no, and it's like your phone, right? Dropped into a chest pocket.
Yeah.
Right, like this is dreamlike on New Game Plus because, you know, in dreams you will do things that you recognize as being bad, but you are compelled forward.
Yeah.
I mean, that happens in real life too, where you're like,
this is stupid.
I shouldn't be doing this.
I shouldn't
right?
be
like,
doing this. I did it.
Yeah, like
oh,
this,
that was stupid. Why did I do that?
Yeah, like this person is bad, or this is a bad decision, or like, I mean, I kind of want to impress these people.
It's like, I can handle this.
Yeah, like...
That's a bad one.
I don't know, maybe you make good decisions. But...
I do not make such good decisions. Could be
Jonas,
worse.
seriously, where are you?
A bad dream? Bling, 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 bling. So is there a new game plus? Actually, hang on. Maybe I can...
Are those our first interlopers?
Sorry?
The ashtray and pen.
Oh, maybe. How do I... Why can I... Where's the size?
Like, we talk about this. We mentioned this as being a horror game, right? And that has to mean more than just being, like, spoopy.
Yeah.
Right? Like, this is definitely a spooky game, but what do we call the horror element here?
It's just a man about a dog. Sure.
I mean, there's a lot of horror things. There's the atmosphere. There's the sort of like, you know, prisoners of time.
Are you okay?
Aspect.
Jesus, you scared me.
There's the like beings from another reality.
I scared you? You scared me? I had no idea where you were.
That somehow have this like weird like familiarity. You know, like they were at one point humans, but have been like transformed into something else.
Right. Well, like,
Which
okay.
kind of makes them scarier.
How this happens?
No, it's beautiful.
Like, adolescence in horror media usually is a stand-in for like
a person almost, right?
when you look at horror films that have teenagers in them, there's always like the thing about, you know, the people who have sex die, right?
Yes, this thing.
In here somewhere.
I was so mad when I found this out.
Well, okay, and that's a stand-in for just being like the body horror of adolescence, right?
All this weird new shit happening to you, and you don't quite understand it.
Yeah, like when horror features children, right? It's usually about things like recognizing that adults don't have their shit together and the world is actually frightening and uncontrollable.
Yeah.
Right? And then full-on adults with children in horror movies are about the complete inability, your inability to protect
Yeah,
the
it's like the
people
same
that you
thing from
care
the other
about,
end.
right?
Yeah.
And adolescence is neither of those things. It's not stuck in between. It's about like this singular recognition that your body is not yours anymore, right? Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which was like this incredibly effective actual, like, not slasher movie at all, but like a body horror movie, was all about like that kind of weird hormonal, like, sexual thing, right? Where your body is suddenly actually just convulsing meat, right? It's not you at all. And these are adolescents, but like, this is interesting because sex here is just like
what is this made out of?
largely,
I don't know.
it's
Pockets of it are cold.
the relationship between Michael and Clarissa is the source of the strain between you, and then there's also the relationship between Ren and Nona, but none of those are like explicitly sexual, right?
Yeah.
But so what, like, that template doesn't work here, and I think that's interesting. But what is the horror element?
Some kind of recording equipment, right?
People don't exactly dump their trash here like it's a stone couch on the interstate, so yeah, this is weird.
Oh shit! That wasn't there before.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's like on.
That's bad.
That's okay. But anyways, I was going to say that it looks like an intercom or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Just
But like,
say something. See what happens. Or maybe there's speakers somewhere, or they'll hear
Oh
it outside.
fuck.
Hey, Ren, Nona, can you guys hear me? It's Alex, in case you can't recognize my...
Or maybe there's speakers somewhere, or
Sleepy time, gal. Is that a recording or something?
like, yeah, I mean, Fluffy 776, that's a really good read on this, right? Like, there has been this trauma that you've all suffered, right? Or, well, that you and Clarissa have suffered, and by extension also, like, has brought Jonas into your life.
Yeah.
can't see dogs.
So there is
Did you see the first half?
the
See a man about a dog?
the villains in the story are the ghosts, right? The people who have also been affected by the trauma of their own death,
Yeah.
right? And are trying desperately to claw their way back into the world through your bodies. Because they can't bear the thought of letting go, right? They're too afraid of going into the dark.
Yeah.
So, like, there's the wonderful thing in, I'm just gonna pause here.
Yeah.
Like, come with me on this journey. right? Like the Orphic myth, right? The myth of Orpheus and Eurydice.
Okay.
Right? Orpheus is like this musician in Greek myth who is unparalleled, right? And his lover Eurydice dies, and Orpheus follows her into the underworld to try to convince the gods to let her come back to him, right? To bring her back to life.
Yeah.
And he plays a song for them, and they're like, "You got a deal. You can have her back, but until you get out of the underworld, you can't turn around to look at her to make sure that she's following you. You have to just believe that she's following you. Now go." Right? And of course,
I think I know how this ends.
As he's about to leave the cave, right, to step back into the world of the living, he turns around and looks, and she's there, and she's pulled back because he breaks the terms of the deal. And the meaning of that myth is that when someone near to us dies, we all die with them, right? You go into the underworld with that person, and the funeral is where you step back out, right? Like you put the body into the ground. There's the death of the person, and then there is the resolution of that death, right? Which is supposed to be the funerary rite, right? So, like, coming back out of the underworld is the important part, and here we are in a cave, right? That's where we make contact. Like, we come down all this way, right? And here we are, right? And this is where we open the portal. So maybe there's something of the Orpheus myth here, right? Like, there's a radio, which, you know, I suppose sends signals through the ether, right?
To contact strange...
Yeah, to contact someplace else.
Otherworldly things.
Right, and it's a submarine, right? So what's the significance of it being a submarine? Is there one?
I don't know.
Like, it is... There are these people traveling through a hostile environment, right? Through an alien environment that will kill you, right? And they died kind of like... It says they were sunk by the Japanese, right? I'm guessing during World War II.
Yeah, that's the...
Ideally.
Implication. It'd be weird if they were sunk during,
I
don't know, some other time.
Yeah.
The sub-ocean.
So, I don't know, maybe we can look to the Orphic myth here to give us a bit of a framework to understand, like, where the horror element in here comes from, right? Like, submarines sink, and they come back, right? That's their entire thing, right? They kind of trespass across that boundary. Maybe. But this one doesn't.
That's a read.
Yeah.
We should just have a big sign that says, "That's a read."
Yeah, this is kind of what we should be doing with these games, right? Well, I mean, like, it's one way to get additional mileage out of them, right? Like, All Mankind, that's interesting, right? Because there's, like, all kinds of different funerary rites around the world, right? If you've ever heard of sky burials in mountainous places.
Where you just are left out to be
utilized. Usually it's the body is, like, cut up, and, like, eagles or vultures or something comes and, like, eats you, right? But that's in places where you can't really bury someone because you're living in, like, I guess, like, Tibet, right?
It's like, fuck it, recycle or upcycle. It's like, we turned you into eagles.
Yeah, being upcycled. I like that. Yeah, it's the catabasis. I'm sure those stories are all around the Mediterranean, right? Velvet Falcon. Yeah, chicken fajitas. That's the place that I remember that coming up most is Sum. Yeah, David Eagleman's book, but, like, he puts it very succinctly there about, you know, there are 3 deaths. 1, when the body dies. 2, your second death is when you're buried. And the third death is when your name is spoken for the final time. Right?
You know, there's a weird thing that I do sometimes. I don't know if anybody else does this. I like to think about the people who've been forgotten. Like, all those stories of, you know, people lost at sea, or just, like, you know, who were buried in unmarked graves and stuff about that. And, like, no one knows their name anymore. But I think about them.
Yeah.
I don't know who they are or where they are, but I know they exist. And somehow invoking their thought of memory in some way, like, allows them to briefly live again.
Yeah, well, I mean, like...
It's kind of fun, actually.
Like, how far back in time, like, in your own family's lineage can you go before you don't remember, nobody knows, like, what was your great-great-great-great-grandfather's name, right? Like, this is really silly, but one of the things that I liked was in... Okay, come with me on this one. In Warhammer 40K. Yeah,
Okay,
I know.
no,
Okay,
go.
okay. There's a planet called Cadia, right? Which is like this human fortress world that's basically like on the portal of hell, right?
Okay.
Like it's at the boundary where there's this tear in the galaxy that leads into the realm of chaos, and it's like this fortress world that the forces of chaos have to come through in order to come into the real galaxy. And on that planet, they have this, like in one of the stories, they go to there for this, I forget why, but they have this reason in this bit of flavor text that is about like that because so many people die here, cemetery space is at a premium. So what happens is when the writing on your gravestone becomes illegible, then they dig up your remains and they cremate you, and then they can use the grave space again.
Huh. That's...
Right. So there are people going around being like, we don't know who's buried here anymore. So out they go.
Boop!
Yeah.
Well. Oh, I love tying all this back to Warhammer 40K.
Yeah. Like, it's very silly, but I like, that's... I don't know, is that relevant?
I don't know.
Like, the unquiet dead is also a very popular trope, right? Like the Indian burial ground.
Yeah, it's
right?
just like, you know, people who wanted eternal slumber, but they were being disturbed.
Yeah.
These are a little different, but
Well,
you're not wrong, because like they weren't hoping for, like, they're sort of trapped.
Yeah.
And like you happen across them, you disturb their burial, and they're just like, oh, well, we have an opportunity to like ride out with you, and you know, it is kind of like a curse.
Right. Well, I mean, like, this was the radio station, right? The radio school. And these are people like, submarines can only use, what is it, the ELF and VLF bands, like very low frequency and extremely low frequency radio bands, which can like penetrate like however many meters of water they're under.
Really?
Yeah,
I
but
did
it
not
like
know
the bandwidth is super low,
that.
right? But this is their only, like, that's their silver thread to the world of the living, right? When the submarine goes down,
bloop,
right, and it doesn't come back up, that's the only pathway is through the radio, and you open that breach.
What a strange and terrifying thing a submarine is.
So here you are about to do that, right? Quite innocently, but they, like the thing with a drowning person, right, is that it's very hard to rescue a drowning person because they're not, while they're thrashing around, they're not really that person anymore, right? They're very dangerous.
Yeah, they're the panic state of
Yeah.
that person.
And of course your brother died, drowned.
Yeah.
Right?
Well, they do tie all that together here.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
there's
yeah.
This theme of water and, you know, depth and sinking and rising, that sort of thing.
Yeah, so you come down into this underworld where the barrier is thin, right? Or
Yes.
where there's less
And
distance.
you just scratch a little bit, and oops, you ripped a hole.
Yeah.
And now you're in trouble.
So here's the parallel, right, between these ghosts, these unquiet dead, and your own unquiet dead, right? Your brother who like Clarissa has at one point in our previous playthrough, she says, you know, he drowned when you were, like, I think the implication is that you actually drowned him.
But you didn't.
Well, I don't know. I haven't explored enough the dialogue here, but she says, like, he tried to save you.
Oh.
Right? Something like that.
Okay, so I can see that. Like, you did it by accident or something. Interesting. Lifeguards are taught to knock the person out to save them?
Yeah.
Dag. Well, shall we do a bad idea and open this thin
Yeah,
door into
I guess
into
so.
the other world?
how'd it even get in? And I mean, aside from some water damage, it's not really even that junky.
I know.
Open it. Can you open it?
Can you?
It said open armor.
It's locked.
One of these playthroughs you're going to be able to
Yeah,
open
I already
it.
tried.
Yeah.
Shit. It's such an obvious thing that's been sitting here. I bet you, like, maybe you find a way to open it if you get all the clues.
Yeah, I mean, like, we could, in theory, come back here at any point, right?
Maybe, yeah.
Water has a bunch of symbolic qualities. It really depends, like, it's one of the things that's used symbolically so frequently.
Yeah, for
that,
so many
I mean,
different things.
purposes. You really need the specific read on it in the thing. And here, I think we're getting it as, like, you come to this island, it's surrounded by water, right?
You know, water's what killed your brother.
Yeah, you know.
Water's what killed well, in some ways, it's what
Hold
killed
on,
the-
what's the,
Huh? Oh, he's doing a thing. Oh, you've got a poem?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, we all know this one, right? Because we read it in high school.
I don't remember this one. I don't know what high school... See, I feel like some people read different things in high school.
Yeah, no, but, like, here we are, right? Death by water. Phlebas the Phoenician, a fortnight dead, forgot the cry of gulls and the deep sea's swell and the profit and loss. A current undersea picked his bones in whispers. As he rose and fell, he passed the stages of his age and youth, entering the whirlpool. Gentile or Jew, O you who turn the wheel and look to windward, consider Phlebas, who was once as handsome and tall as you.
Oh.
Right? So, like, there's a ton of mythologies associating water and death, and, like, the idea, like, for Narcissus, it was, you know, the reflecting pool, right?
Well, sometimes a stand-in for just a mirror.
Yeah. It's also a barrier, right? If you are a particular kind of nerd, you might have read, like, submarine novels where they refer to something called the layer, the thermocline layer, which is a discontinuity between cold water deep below the surface and warmer water near the surface, where you can hide in a submarine, and sonar doesn't pass efficiently between those two barriers.
Crazy.
Those two layers. So if you're on one side of it and somebody is looking for you from the other side, it's more difficult to be detected from it. Which, I mean, is relevant here, right?
Sorry, I was just thinking
like
about...
there are barriers beneath the barriers.
This is unrelated, but I was thinking about Bruce Lee.
Bruce Lee?
He had a thought about water. It's like, I don't remember the quote. It was like, water assumes the form of anything you put it into. It's like you put it in a bowl, it becomes a bowl. You put it in a jar or a jug, it becomes a jug. It's like, be like water, flow like water.
Yeah.
This is sort of like Jeet Kune Do thing. Anyway.
And, like, water is also... Like, in T.S. Eliot describes, you know, he says, picks your bones and whispers, right? Like, it pulls you apart, and, like, water has this association with kind of, like, a TED Talk once I watched described water as, or the ocean as being like a toilet that doesn't flush, right? Like, we have to be very conscious of what we put in the ocean because you can't throw anything away. Like, he shows a picture of the globe and says, can anyone point to away on this map? Like, we throw things away. Can anyone point to away? So, like, there's
smart-ass points to the moon. It's like,
yeah.
Hey, shut up!
Yeah, like, you know, it's easy to think of, like, the ocean as being full of, like, decay, right? But, like, H.P. Lovecraft had his ocean full of the unknowable, like, preserved and imprisoned under it, right? There's something very
this, like,
still to the deep.
Well, it's like this enormous volume of matter that is still, like, permeable, right?
Yeah.
So there could be something at the bottom there.
Anyway, let's open this barrier. And I like this sudden switch to, here we have... No, this is... The camera is... I didn't notice this at first until we zoomed in a bit.
Camera's weaving?
Yeah, it's like it's handheld.
Yep.
Like there's somebody.
Yeah, there's a
watching
lot
you.
of. I think most of the scenes are like that.
Well, I like that now a lot. Like there's something very voyeuristic about that, right? You're being watched.
Ikuze.
Oh my god. Is this you? Are you doing this?
Yep.
Should I stop?
No. This is awesome.
Thanks, Jonas.
The dial's moving on its own, Senpai.
Oh my god!
I can't even, what's...
Is it what?
Complete the ritual. Open the portal to the other place. Oh, you can just...
We can just stop.
Wait, why did you stop?
We don't even know what that thing is.
Yeah, exactly. Let's find out.
Let's fuck off. Nope. No, like, maybe you don't have the option to leave. That's interesting. You're just like, nope. See, they could have very easily just thrown an invisible wall in there and be like, no, you have to.
Yeah.
Now I'm intrigued to see what happens. Like, it may yet still push you towards that decision, but...
Like, I mean, we've seen the mechanism they used to do that, right? Which is the discontinuity with the video.
Yeah. You're just like, fuck it, I know better this time.
Yeah.
What if, like, this is the other ending of the game where it's, like, you're still in a time loop, but it's just like, nope, we left the island, it was fine, we just drank.
Yeah. You are the lotus eaters, right? You just live on this beach, in this loop.
Jeez.
Yeah, like, Jonas's name is probably significant, right? Jonah and the whale. You can even make that association, right? Jonah in the Bible being the was he a preacher? He was a priest who ran away from his mission because people didn't like him. Is this it? No? Okay, yeah, we can get out of here.
Well, let's see, this will be interesting. I mean, you may end up having to walk back, but I'm fascinated to see where this goes. You're just like, nope, not gonna fuck with space ghosts this time.
Yeah.
Maybe
Yeah, he was a prophet. And he tried running away, basically about as far as they can go. Like, I know this from Moby Dick. Right? Like, he tries running about, like, they say the place he's trying to run away from is probably, like, Cadiz
Come on, Alex,
in Spain.
do the tuning thing again before we, leave?
No.
Actually, wait. This isn't the way we came.
Oh, fuck!
Double back the wrong way somehow?
Oh my god. This is the way we came in.
Alex, come on, that's not possible. It's just wall. Where's the crack we crawled through?
There's no other... This is it, Jonas. This is the way. If it's not here, then where? We didn't miss it.
I don't know
Holy
where it is.
shit.
I have no idea. Let's just go back the other way. We got in. There has to be a way out.
No, there really doesn't.
Oh, fuck. Now...
Let's just ignore that.
Easier said than done.
Yeah, Nono was
Just
saying
don't
that they're
think
cave-ins.
About things.
Dag. So they did put a wall, but they made it into, like, a scary thing.
Yeah. Well, there's that compulsion forward, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay.
I sometimes I kind of like that they made you walk all the way back here, and then it's like, oh fuck, it's being changed.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you just gotta head back to where it was.
Yeah, but like, if you have a little while, I'd recommend finding. Moby Dick is free. If you only read one chapter, read the chapter called The Sermon. If you want to know what I'm talking about when we have a character named Jonah. But it's pointedly not Jonah, right? Because that would probably make him the main character.
Yeah, visible wall.
Yeah, a terrifyingly visible wall.
They're just like... Well, also just like the impossible, because it doesn't look like a cave-in. It just looks like it was formed.
Yeah, it's always been there.
Yeah. I mean, one of my favorite horror tropes is geometry changing behind you when you don't look at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love that shit. Because it's so surreal and creepy, and I think it's really effective.
Mm-hmm.
And it's so hard, like, it's often difficult to explain, right? Because it's like, am I going crazy perceiving this, or is this actually being changed?
Yeah.
By a force powerful enough to, like, instantaneously warp space and time.
Yeah.
He was like, both these contingencies are bad.
Yeah, yeah. Another thing that I think works very well in horror is the idea of a magic circle. You see this a lot when they're like, usually in like 19th century horror, where people are like, you know, doing a seance, or they're trying to summon something.
Yeah.
There's always the context of the magic circle, right, which cannot be broken and is like, you know, the way that you draw something into the world in order to trap it, right, or to consult it, or to study it. And I read a book last year called In the Dust of This Planet, where he's talking about the magic circle is actually the horror media, right?
Oh yeah, because like what we're experiencing this thing, this game
safety.
from safety event.
Yeah.
Because it's not, well, I mean, because it's not real, but
Yeah.
it is also framed in the context of like
Yeah.
the narrative, the
And
gameplay.
what you often see is that there's this long, slow burn where people are like, this isn't working. We've been here for hours. Nothing's happening. I'm leaving. And there's always the person who's like, don't break the circle. Right? Because whatever you're trying to summon wants to escape, and it can only escape if the circle is broken. Right? So, like, it lures you into a sense of safety. Right? Because it wants out. It wants you. So here we are, making the simplest enclosed shape. What do you do with radios? Triangulation? You can locate something by triangulating on it? Crazy. No, fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
You must concentrate.
Apparently there's force feedback if you do this with a controller, which might be kind of handy.
Yeah, that sounds really cool. I don't remember if I played this with a joystick or not. There you go. Hello. So now the green we know is the ocean.
Yeah.
It's
Oh fuck.
you'll
Give
struggle to escape.
eventually. This
Story.
it
Is
is not
so
sweet as before.
Wait, what?
Me again? What do you mean?
These machines
they won't
help other
can't
help. They can't be helped.
These machines? What machines? The speaker thing? What does that have to do with anything?
The
waves.
The waves. It's the waves, we think.
Transmitters lead through
so
other
Alex,
can hear,
Fuck.
but
it won't change
anything.
anything.
Fine
Another round.
if
You like.
listen. Bob 2.
Shade
2.
Sleepy. Time. Yeah. Is possible.
Whoa.
Maybe, but I don't really.
Bob 2.
Please, children. Bye. See you soon.
Alex!
Hello.
Yeah. So we breached the circle there.
That's
because they're not talking to Alex. They're talking to us.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Isn't
Alex.
awesome.
Alex!
11 pum.
Alex?
Eepum.
Are you okay? You alright?
I think so. I don't know. God. Are you okay?
Yeah, I think. I don't know how we got here. I heard the thing right? That voice or whatever saying other you, right? What does that even mean?
Like a past, present, we haven't taken the boat yet, or I'm still in pigtails version of us or something. I mean, I'm probably nuts, but it sounded almost like they were saying someone before had tried talking to themselves to change things.
Look, I'm just gonna cut to the whatever. I don't know exactly what happened back there. But the sign says that's an old communications tower, and I don't know about you, but I want to climb that ladder, call somebody, and get the hell back home as fast as possible. I don't want to be the party pooper here.
We can't leave without my friends, okay?
You're... Ren, sure, but does that list really include Clarissa? I'm not saying leave.
I'm now a blue-haired girl. Yeah, I'm cool
I
with
just want
that.
to get this whole escape thing moving.
We can't leave anybody behind. They're here somewhere. This is not a thing.
Okay. Don't touch that, please. I really
But I
prefer not to
wanna.
tell Mom that you're dead.
Have you ever had a moment where you're standing on a ledge and just
The
just
call
wanna
of the
just
void.
jump off and just see what it's like?
No. Oh, and not for nothing. I'm fine with a little de-pantsing or whatever if the weather's right for it. But if this is some sort of prank or trick, I'm really not in the mood. So...
Jonas, what? You think I somehow teleported us here? If I could do 1/10 of what happened back there, I wouldn't haze the new kid. I'd rob a bank.
Maybe that's your Wednesday. Just cross your fingers the comm tower has a working walkie-talkie or something.
Wait, Jonas, seriously, what just happened? My radio, I guess, opened something, and that something did something else.
And that something was really friggin' scary and horrible, so let's just skip to the part where we get off the island and start suppressing it in therapy.
That's not how therapy works, Jonas, but good try.
Mm-hmm.
Therapy's the opposite of suppressing things. It's like, hey, let's process this so we can live with it, not put it in. in a box.
Yeah, see what you do is you take your horrible traumatic memories and
And
you
you
put
just-
them in a pickle jar.
You just cram that
it.
shit down as hard as you
Sometimes
can.
the pickle jar gets full. And that's when you have to like just push it further in as
ram
hard
it
as you
down.
can.
You
As
just
hard as you
bury
can.
that shit and you don't think about it. You
Yep.
don't engage with it.
Yeah, yeah.
Do not take our advice. We're giving you anti-advice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then it's perfectly safe in there forever.
Perfectly safe and will not build up
Or
and become
explode.
toxic. Yeah, or explode.
Not Ren or anybody.
What do you think happened to them?
Probably the same thing as us. Transmogrified or whatever to some other part of the
Transmogrified.
Great.
Hardened dick tower.
locked.
Piss.
Let me try.
Oh, after you.
Oh, why, thank you.
Are you just cooling out Jonas this time?
Ha! If you want to do things the easy way, sure.
Hey, Lamau.
This is an everyone gets out run.
Oh yeah.
SOS.
Mayday. CQD.
Mayday. CQD.
CQD.
Come quick. Danger.
Oh hi, Robert Moon.
Come die
I can
with
barely
us
see you against
again
this
and
background.
again.
Dead.
We're
get
playing
anyone?
Alex, the one with the hair.
It almost sounded like Clarissa, right?
I don't know. I didn't really hear it.
There's a dial tone, but there's a note here. Does not call out. Please dial station code for service.
Please tell me your therapist didn't actually say GG easy at the end of their session. Because I don't think I'd be able to deal with that.
That's interesting, those three options.
What?
Jesus.
Oh, you thought I railed a line of coke off the desk?
Alex?
Yeah! Here is on Talking Simulator. We're gonna talk about some video games.
Christ, thank Vishnu. You guys went into that hole and a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what happened. I just woke up like 15 minutes ago. I saw the light on in the tower thing. Hey, did you know that it's named after some guy named Dick Hardin?
It's been a rough night, you know.
How'd you get this number?
It's a code written on this list here. But it's not a normal phone. I can't call out. I'm at the way station or whatever in the woods. It's been like just the worst thing ever. Just DEFCON fuchsia level terrible ever since you went into the cave.
Right.
DEFCON
you're all right.
fuchsia?
Like physically all right, because I know mentally you're
No,
probably.
I'm not all right. I mean, do I sound all right or do I sound not all right? I probably sound not all right, right?
Wait, I think that's the other line. Maybe it's like a night watchman or something, or they
Wait,
do.
Ren, someone's calling on the other line. Just hold on a minute. I'm gonna see who it is.
Okay, Dynamo, are you the only person in the world with a good therapist? No, mine is also quite
Oh,
good.
Jesus Christ. Alex? Why are you...
They do exist.
It says it's an emergency line. Where are you right now?
Clarissa.
And Jonas is with you, of
I'm
course.
in the comm
It's
tower.
not always cheap, but they
Where are
do
you?
often have like
I
sliding scale
don't know, I'm
plans, so it's
sorry.
like if you're worried
Fort
about cost
Milner?
being a
I
thing,
don't
they
know
can
why
oftentimes
I
discount
don't
it.
remember like the last hour. I'm trying to call somebody, but I'm in a room with radio stuff that can... It says it can contact Kamina, but I have no idea how to make it work. Can you just come over here and figure this out with me?
Yeah, sure. We'll be over there in a minute.
Okay, just hurry, okay? There's like... I don't know, I'm hearing stuff outside.
Fort Milner looked huge on the map. Do you know where the...
Goodbye.
And it dies, ladies.
Ren, are you still there?
Piss.
Yeah, I guess that'd be too easy.
9,000%
Clarissa
dead.
we're coming, so want to truck over to Milner first? See about that radio?
Fence should be off now.
Great, but don't take offense if I want to throw a stick at it first.
Don't take offense. If it's offense, this is...
I don't think we need to...
Anyways, it sounds like Clarissa has a way to talk to the mainland, so we should maybe go there first? Maybe...
Warning, do not use aboard ship. Unsafe radiation limits.
Wait, what?
You know, I'd normally find this stuff kind of interesting, really. You know, normally.
You don't have to make me feel better about getting you trapped on Horror Island.
Horror Island? It sounds a little different than what we're...
Why would you think I said Horror Island?
I don't know.
Oh, precious Jonas.
I'm gonna leave it up to you. We can swing through the forest in Nab Ren, or we can go to the fort and see what Clarissa's up to. They're your people. You can decide.
Clarissa has a walkie-talkie, so Ren can just sweat it out for an hour.
Sound logic.
All right. Do you want to call it here?
That sounds good. Well, let's. Yeah. No, this is good.
Yeah, like this. Yeah.
We have more to get through. I think this will be the last time we visit this game on the stream.
Mm-hmm.
But I strongly encourage everybody to try it themselves because man, this is a humdinger.
Yeah.
Ain't it?
What are we gonna do next week? We need to tell James what we're doing next week.
We do. We were talking about doing a shitty game.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what a good...
The one that popped into my head was Thief.
Oh, yeah.
2016.
Yeah, the 20... Yeah. Or
which is interesting because, like...
2015?
2015?
Yeah, like the recent one.
If you were to just look at that game, it's like, this game looks sweet. It's like, it was garbage.
Yeah.
I hated that game.
Yeah.
So, we will check and make sure that's the thing. But that sounds likely.
We own it. I would really like it has to be an interesting failure.
Yeah,
like I don't want to just sit here dunking on like...
No. That's because that's also too easy.
Boring, yeah. But like, you know, when you're talking about a bad game as being interesting and worth talking about,
it's just like there were really great ideas that were squandered.
Yeah, there were bad decisions made.
Yeah, there's bad decisions made. This was maybe a victim of its of its development or its sort of attempt or what have you. Mm-hmm. There's also Firewatch, which is definitely going to have to happen.
Yeah.
Like, Firewatch is going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. But in the meantime, we should welcome subs.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay.
So, here we are at the end of the stream, so we're going to...
Okay, it looks like... Okay, the bottom two were during the very end of MTG. Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So,
okay.
Drezoth for 2 months. Hi, guys!
Mr. Morpheus resubscribed for 8 months saying, thanks for simulating the talking.
Go App Dog is cheered to the 100 bits! Cheer 100 stories so far.
OJR 300 subscribed for 12 months saying 1 year of awesome viewing. Happy 1 year anniversary, OJR 300.
Stormlord 1210, a brand new subscriber. Welcome to the stream.
A traveling man just subscribed for 4 months saying, thanks for being awesome, you guys. Hope all's well in Canada.
Epson 13 for 5 months. Sick beats.
Eelston subscribed for 19 months saying, Ollie Ollie Oxenfree.
Harmless Penguin for 6 months. Managed to completely miss my 5 month due to traveling.
Oh.
Such a shame.
Duskshine resubscribed for 33 months saying, good lord, this game is strange.
Sketches of Pain for 3 months.
Hong Kong Foozy just subscribed. Thank you very much and welcome to the channel, Hong Kong Foozy.
Soviet2 subscribed for 3 months.
Ember 922 subscribed for 28 months.
Lee Linkman 22 sub for 3 months. Woo, 3 months!
Carbonale Cookie resubscribed for 11 months in a row saying, it was great seeing your panel at PAX. Nice double bonds.
Spoopa for 21 months. Radio Ghosts.
Not on Twitch resubscribed for 21 months saying, do all the talking.
We did all the talking.
Thank you all so much.
So we will see you
You make
next
this
time.
possible. You did this.
You did this. This is your fault.
Mm-hmm.
What's on tomorrow?
Tomorrow we are doing Ticket to Ride on AFK.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, if you like trains, it is about trains, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you like trains and board games, train your receiver dial to our... No, I couldn't make it work.
I like trains.
I like trains. Get your Anorak out and check out some trains. So we'll see you again.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye.